Welcome back. It's live. It's Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus, episode 2 on the NAR Tapes Network. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're just going to go into some of these comments really quick. Matt Picker says, let's get large with Isaac. Yes, that's what we're doing tonight. We got Pooba and Mountain Forge talking about IKEA. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This is, like I said, Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus on the NAR Tapes Network. And let me explain to you exactly what we're doing here. We are NAR Tapes, Skinny Jesus, and NAR Tapes is a record label, cool shit collective, comprised of me and my 3 boys. Between us, we have 2 bands, White Fang and the Memories, and in addition to that, we got Free Weed, Uncle Funkle, Jared Rogers, Skinny Jesus, Totally You, now Stony Bruno, and we do a bunch of cool shit. We make music, we make art, we make all sorts of media, all sorts of content, and we just started this thing called the NAR Tapes Network, and we're really excited. We're stoked to be able to stream live directly to you guys, and I'm excited because it's Sunday. That means getting fat. All right, thank you guys, and don't forget this show is pretty much fully funded by y'all. So please be very have an open wallet, and it's just like we're doing this for y'all. So please go to nartapes.com/GTG, and there'll be a bunch of fun live products and new merchandise. I have some specials that we're gonna talk to you about in a little bit. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, and let's roll that intro, Uncle Funkle.
All right. Sorry. I'm getting fat. With Skinny Jesus. I'm getting fat. With Skinny Jesus. I'm getting fat. Getting fat with Skinny Jesus.
Alright, thank you guys. Hope you liked that intro. Me and Funkle made it last week for the show, and hopefully we'll stick with that one for a while. And just one more reminder, please go, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please go to nartapes.com/GTG, and there will be a live stream video right there, as well as all our merch and all our live products you can order from us today. So stuff that you can order. So we do shots, obviously. I think, what is it, $3 per shot? We do $3 per shot. We'll take hits of the weed. We'll take hits of the dabs. There's a kissy time on there. For $10, you can. We will perform a song, not just me, but the boys. We'll perform you Memories, White Fang song, whatever. We also have a cool combo deal. I don't know if you're ready to show that yet.
I already have one up.
All right, so we have today the special edition combo deal that we're gonna do for this week's episode of Skinny and Fat with Skinny Jesus. Is we're doing a Totally You tape, a Stony Bruno tape, which is me pre-skinny when I used to be fat, and then a headshot of myself. So those 3 things, 2 tapes and a headshot for $15. You save a bunch of money on that from what it normally would cost. And if you use your NAR Tapes code GT or shop code discount code GTG, then you can save 10% off that inside of the inside of your checkout when you order stuff. So that's the cool special I wanted to share with you guys. Again, Stony Bruno cassette, Totally You cassette, Isaac Arita headshot, $15. It's a good deal. If you want like the Isaac Skinny Jesus Totally You starter pack, this is a good way to get it in. And don't forget, we also have these right here, Skinny Jesus prayer candles, patron saint of your shitty kitchen, right here, Skinny Jesus. So we got these. How much do we do these on the site for? It's like $10 or 15. I don't know. Just go on the site. They're all on there. You can use your shop code XSN. GTG, shop code GTG to save 10%. We're not on XSN anymore. This is a brand new fucking thing. Say hi.
Hey, what up? Oh shit, what up, everybody out there? You up on these chats over here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We got Matt Ford. You rock, Skinny Jesus. Thank you. You rock too. Mountain.
Everything's sounding good out there, everybody?
Boo Boo Jones says digging these special effects. Thank you, courtesy of Uncle Funkle over here, the mad producer behind the scenes.
We're already at 420.
We're at 420, so I guess we can smoke a bowl.
Yes. Okay.
And while we do that, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna be making today. So, if you're familiar with this new food trend, I guess it's like kind of on its way out, maybe, I don't know. There's this big trendy thing of Nashville hot chicken, right? KFC did it. There's this place in Chinatown here in Los Angeles. There's some bougie ass hot chicken place. So it's kind of this weird trendy thing. So I decided to take a stab at that and make my version of that for y'all. Except we're calling ours Cypress Park hot ass chicken because it's gonna be some hot ass chicken and we're making it here in Cypress Park in Los Angeles. So yeah, let's get started with the meal. First thing first, we want to get our oil heated. Let me get that oil all heated up. So I got my pot right here. Make sure there's no water. The last thing you want is oil and water getting hot together. That shit is whack. All right, so I got it. I got my burner set to low, the lowest heat I can. I feel like my burner burns a little hot, so this would be maybe medium to low for y'all out there if you're watching. And just so y'all know, I'm not like super specific with the measurements. The only rule is you can always add more, but you can't take that shit out. So be careful when you're putting your stuff. I don't measure shit. I just use my mind and my eyes and just let it flow, you know? And who was this from? Do you remember?
Joseph.
Joseph, if you're watching, thank you.
Joseph Roldan.
Roldan, if you're watching,
Except for my man Skinny Jesus.
there we go. 420 right here. First order, first sale.
Are those candles still on sale? Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Are they still listed up there, Fungal?
Yeah.
They're all right there. Nartapes.com/GTG. You can get all your Skinny Jesus and Nartapes, totally you, everything up on there. So I'm using vegetable oil. Just because, you know, I like to use corn oil or vegetable oil. I don't really fuck around with canola. I don't really like the flavor that it gives. I broke the fucking thing.
We have one name in the raffle so far.
What's that?
One name in the raffle.
Oh yeah, and we're doing the raffle. If you've watched any of our other shows, you'd know that we have mini raffles when we reach certain goals for our sales daily goals. And so if you order anything, whether or not it's a live product or an actual physical merchandise item, you will get your name put in the raffle, and then at every, what is it, 25 bucks, we will pull a raffle and you get something cool and special. Alright, so I have, how much is this? It's about 1 quart of oil. I'm just gonna fucking use the whole thing.
Pour it in.
Pour it all in there. Actually, how we Bug it. And actually, the reason I got inspired to watch this, or to make this type of hot chicken, is because last week when I was doing research, I found out that John Witherspoon has a cooking channel on YouTube as well, and he made some fried chicken wings actually, and it looked real good, and so that inspired me to take on this recipe. All right, so I got my oil in there. It's heating up. I imagine it's gonna take about 15 to 20 minutes to get to where we want to be to start frying. So we're gonna let that chill. A lot of making food is just being patient and waiting for it to do this thing naturally. You can't just bump up the heat and expect it to cook faster. That's not how this shit works. You gotta be patient and you gotta do your shit one step at a time. Looking at the chats, Enzo, sup Isaac, what we cooking today? Enzo, we're making hot ass chicken. Cypress Park hot ass chicken.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, perfect. Now that I got my oil heated up, I'm gonna start with my chicken. And can one of you guys grab me the chicken that's in the fridge? Alright, I have David, my little sous chef, come in to grab me my chicken. He's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. And I love that he's so down to help. Why don't you say what's up, David? Say what's up to the people. Hey, hey, it's David. All right, I got my chicken here. I got it at the local Big Saver store. If you don't have a Big Saver, I'm sure you can go to Kroger or Bonds or Safeway or Alpha Beta or whatever the fuck you have in your town. So yeah, I got my chicken here and open it. And remember, with chicken, there's a high chance of getting salmonella. So when you're handling chicken, you want to wash your hands as much as possible and wipe your surface down as much as possible as well. So these are looking pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, my first step, is after you got the chicken, let it chill for a sec. We're gonna do our what are we doing, David? We're doing our rub. We're doing the pre-flour rub. And so this trick I picked up from John Witherspoon. And if you don't know who John Witherspoon is, he plays Granddad on the Boondocks, and he plays he's like, every time in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating all the food from Friday. The dad in Friday is that guy. And I like chicken. And
He was in Black Jesus.
he was in Black Jesus too, right?
Yeah.
And so he taught me this trick about doing it all in the bag, and I used to do it a different way, and actually this is the best way. So any old brown paper bag will do. Open it up like that. You got your all-purpose flour. This is the main thing that's gonna make your chicken skin crunchy and fluffy, nice. So I'm gonna say, if I really had to put a volume on it, I'm gonna go with a 3/4 of a cup to a cup of flour. That looks good. Just put it right into that bag. Right into the bag. Alright. And as far as seasoning goes, actually I'm gonna put a little more. Because why the fuck not? Because like I always say, you can always add more, but you can't take out. So this is a perfect example of that. Got about a cup of the flour in there. And this was the first thing John Witherspoon put in his, so I decided to be the first thing I put in mine. Seasoning salt, some of that Lowry seasoning salt is bomb. So what I like to do is just keep putting it in there. A bunch. Like basically cover the layer of flour that's in there with some of that salt. Alright, now you got some of that salt. I got some black pepper. Maybe about half as much as you put of the seasoning salt in it. Actually, maybe even like 3/4 less than that. Alright. And then we're gonna put in some paprika, because I like that red. You want it to be red, a little red. Dump a bunch of that shit in there. Alright. And then,
Got you on your hands?
yeah, I'm cool right now. But what we're gonna do this week that I didn't do last week when I tried the recipe out is we're gonna go with the tahini. It's Cypress Park hot chicken, so we might as well throw in some local Latin flavor with the tahini classico seasoning. I'm just gonna put a shit.
Cypress Park, baby.
I'll put a shit ton of this in there.
Enzo's got a chat right here.
Going to the chats. Gandhi Roldan says, "Kick-ass Skinny J, thank you very much. Appreciate that." And so y'all remember, this land is our land. Remember this in a time of crisis where Muslims are being banned in this country. It's almost like a new Holocaust. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer what's going on right now. You know, it's not like we don't know what's going on. It's just that, you know, we have to do what we do to get by, and it's not that we usually don't go the political route and talk about it. That's not our place. That's not what we're here to do. But that doesn't mean that we don't see what's happening out there and we don't feel for that. So yeah, all that. But that's not what today is about. Today is about the most important thing, and that's eating with your friends and family. Because there's, you know, you can't do nothing if you don't eat. If you don't eat, you die. All right, so I got a bunch of this.
One thing we should say, I want to say on
Yeah,
behalf of
let
the
them
company
know.
is that A lot of the food that we eat here at NAR would not have been in America if it wasn't for immigrants, including fried chicken.
There you go. Alright, so we have all those seasonings in the bag. And what we're gonna do is shake it up like that. Easy. Alright. Now, when you look, what you want to do when you look at the seasoning is see what color it is. I know you can't tell, but it still looks a little white in mine, you know? So, you know what I say about that? Add more stuff. So I'm going to put some more seasoning salt in there. I'm going to go ahead and cover it again. Put some more tahini in there. More tahini. A little more black pepper. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Now, we're gonna take that shit up again. Make sure it looks really good. Enzo says, choo choo, my fault for going there. You guys sell Isaac's Cooking at Narburger, and you guys ever been to Super King Market? From Jorge. Enzo, it's all good, man. We're here. We're like-minded people. That's why you watch us, and thank you for watching. You know we good people. Do you guys sell Isaac's Cooking at Narburger? We don't. But I do make food for events sometimes, so if you want to come through for a show or something where we're having a barbecue, you can totally come and we'll have food made. And Jorge Mencia says, you guys ever been to Super King Market? Yes, Jorge. Actually, Super King Market is my church. That's my favorite store in the whole greater Los Angeles area. I love it so much. I heard a rumor that it's run by the Armenian mob, and that's why their prices are so low. They like give back to the community. So like that's their produce is just too cheap. It's really insane. Thank you guys for watching again. Don't forget that if you go to nartapes.com/GTG, there's a bunch of fun things that you can click to donate fun live events for us. So like one thing I do is I shotgun beers for $5. If you go down to nartapes.com/GTG, you can click for Isaac to shotgun a beer or take a shot of tequila. We do that for $3. And other than all that, we do a bunch of cool fun things. We'll sing you a song live for $10. Kissy time for $2. I got the Skinny Jesus special combo pack today. Actually, the Isaac combo pack, which is a Stoney Bruno cassette, which is Skinny Jesus before Skinny Jesus, the last totally used cassette, Smog City, and a headshot of myself, all for $15. And if you use your shop code GTG, you can save 10% off all of it. And not only that, we still have all our wonderful merchandise and all the wonderful items in our shop right there for you to look at. nartape.com/GTG. Alright, if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, please leave a comment, and also try to share the link, retweet the link, just as much as the money helps us. Also sharing on your social medias helps us a whole hell of a lot too. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start shaking the chicken. Because you got to shake up the chicken. So I'm going to put a couple of these in there. I'm just going to do 2 at a time because I don't know how I feel about this bag. Shake that shit up. Alright. Now what you want to do is get all the excess flour off. You don't want that shit on your chicken, dude. Real easy, see? Shake all that off. Boom. Coated, bloated, and ready to get moated. Right here on Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus on the Nartapes Network. If you're just tuning in, we're making Cypress Park hot ass chicken. It's our fun play on the trendy Nashville hot chicken thing that's been going around. And I don't know, a lot of people are into this trend. But I remember having Nashville hot chicken 3 or 4 or 5 years back on my first tour across the United States. And I remember going to Bolton's for the first time, and it like literally changed the way I thought about fried chicken. So if you're from Nashville, I'm not trying to rip y'all off. This is just like an homage, you know, it's like a tribute. This isn't the greatest song in the world, it's just a tribute. So thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Get your chickens, like I said. put them in that bag. Shake them up. Alright. Make sure you get all that excess flour off. You don't want that shit in there. Oh, there's one more.
I still haven't had the hot chicken at both. I always get the hot catfish. But I'll tell you what, the rub is delicious.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey guys, it's me, Uncle Funko on the Nard Tapes Network. This is Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus, one of the many fun shows that we have on the Nard Tapes Network. We're doing it several days a week here at the Nard Tapes headquarters. It's nardtapes.com/GTG for the link for all your fun stuff that you can do on the Nard Tapes Network.
Alright, so now we got our chicken coated. Alright, we got that going. And now we wait for. Now we're gonna wait for that oil to heat up real good. And I need to wash my hands, so can you tell them something real quick, Funkle?
Yeah.
Uncle Funkle's gonna give you the rundown on what we're doing here and what we got going on while I wash my hands.
Hey guys, it's me, Uncle Funkle, Technical Director of the Nard Tapes Network. You're live on the Nard Tapes Network, either at YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or typing through YouTube to nardtapes.com/GTG. Nard Tapes Network is our live media streaming network that we host from our website that is has plenty of different shows. This is a branch of our company, Nard Tapes, which is an art collective and record label. We release lots of cassette tapes and different and digital mediums of music from artists around the world, and we support our own music this way. And we're a couple bands, including White Fang, The Memories, The Stoners. My name is Uncle Funko. I make music. Isaac makes tons of music. This is all about music and fun and live streaming with our fans. You can go to nardtapes.com/GTG. This is where we're getting donations, live perks, and different fun things. We have Isaac's special. You can get both of his newest tapes, including the Tony Bruno cassette and his Totally Used Smog City cassette, and a headshot that he'll sign for $15. That's $5 off the price of the regular thing. And you can use your shop code GTG, stands for Nard Tapes Network, in your at your checkout, and you'll get 10% off of everything in your shopping cart. And that includes records that we have. We now sell Marriage records and Rad. The sub-label of Marriage, those are both record labels that are sub-labels of ours now. We got lots of great stuff on the website. You go to nardtapes.com/GTG, and the whole shop will be underneath your special live items and stuff like that. We got lots of specials, and this whole network is driven by sales from you guys, and we like to see how much money we can make doing this so that we can continue to live and eat and provide you guys with this art, especially in these tumultuous times that we're in. We need lots of entertainment and fun. That's what we're all about here on the Nard Tapes Network. Thanks, I'm Uncle Funko.
Thank you, Uncle Funko. Very well put. I totally forgot, when you're making food, it's always good to have a little bit of sauce. Because if you want good sauce on the outside, you're going to have some good sauce on the inside. So cheers, a little bit of this. And don't forget, you can donate to buy us shots. $3 on the website, nardtapes.com/GTG. Alright, so let's check these chats. Eyes Are Loose says, Jesus, if I move to LA, can I hang with you guys? Yeah, you can come to the shop any day. It's Narburger, open every day, 12 to 8, 3436 North Figueroa in Cypress Park. Thank you. And who else we got here? Gandhi Roldan. Alright, Jorge Mencia says, you guys gonna watch Royal Rumble? It depends how long this takes. But yeah, I was really maybe gonna watch Royal Rumble. I haven't been keeping up with the WWE lately. I was really into it. Pre-tour earlier in the fall.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend wants to play, but I haven't. The Lesnar match versus Goldberg, I wasn't feeling that shit. That shit pissed me off. Although I kind of knew that was gonna happen, and ever since that pay-per-view, I was kind of like turned off. So I don't really know what's going on Royal Rumble today. But I am wearing my Goldberg shirt because it's such a big day for the WWE. Of course, Royal Rumble is like one of the funnest things you could watch on television. Alright, Gandhi Roland says, Funky Knuckles, that Res Evil 7 shit was scary as fuck. Yeah, it was, dude. That shit was so fucking scary. I couldn't believe it. You wanna talk about that?
Sure, I'll address that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that we got the game. I really enjoyed it. It was particularly scary on our first playthrough, which we live streamed. Now I'm going through my second playthrough, and some of the parts seem a little bit more difficult. I don't know if that's something that happens in the game where normal difficulty gets harder after the first time you've beaten it, but it does seem like it's being like that.
That sounds like some shit Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil is all about. Also, they don't have a hard difficulty. It goes straight from normal to Madhouse, and I tried to start on Madhouse. That shit was crazy hard. I couldn't even get past Mia in the attic. But yeah. The new downloadable content comes out on Tuesday, the banned footage, which adds a couple parts to the game that sound kind of exciting. So I'll probably do another playthrough on that. I haven't gotten through my second playthrough, and I'm actually kind of going slow. I was thinking about starting it over again because I want to get through my second playthrough fast enough to get the circular saw in your inventory, which seems like a lot of fun. Resident Evil is one of my favorite game franchises. I'm glad that they really deviated from form, but also returned to form in a certain sense. Gandhi also says, do you guys do producing, and could I try to get on Nartape's label? We do have a full-service recording studio here. We're actually broadcasting right out of it right now, and we do a lot of production and composition. We work a lot in-house. You can definitely send us your demos and stuff, Gandhi, and we'll check it out. Yeah, keep watching the Nartapes Network for your chance to get on Nartapes. Enzo says, how did you stay up 12 hours doing it? Well, I stayed up for like 17 hours, and I just drank coffee. I didn't do any hard drugs or anything, but I did drink a lot of coffee, and I was really compelled by the game. I think that's the main motivator there. If the game wasn't begging me to complete it, then I probably would have just gone to sleep. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was just, I'm making a new Nartapes Network commercial, and it's going to be like, what's on the Nartapes Network? And it's going to be like laugh sales, and it'll be like thrills, and Jimmy's holding the saw, and it'll be like scares. And I was like cutting to the part where she cuts off her hand, and all of us are like, ah! It's really funny.
Thank you very much for the update, Uncle Funkle.
A cigarette, Isaac?
Yeah, sure. So right now, I think that my oil is definitely hot enough. It's smoking there. And so, remember, always be careful with hot ass oil, and not to just throw shit in there, because you don't want shit to splatter and start a fire. And
especially with the dogs running around.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Well, with me standing right here too, so. Alright, so I'm going to drop some of this in there right now, and the best way to do it is just grab it like this, alright? Put it in the pot and drop it away from you. That way, if it has any splashback, it'll splash it to the back of the pot and not towards your hand. So here we go, first batch. Woo! Got that chicken grease going. And bow. Alright, so I got those in there, and they're frying up real nice right now. And I like to put them at about, for me, 12 minutes aside. I only know this from trial and error on my burner. But for you guys at home, I guess the best way would just use a meat thermometer or whatever, and just look up what that good zone is for the chicken to be cooked. So yeah, with my chicken, I'm going 12 minutes aside, and you just let it chill. Don't fucking touch it. I mean, make sure they don't stick to the bottom, but other than that, you don't want to touch these things. Just let them keep going. And so now, in the meantime, what we're going to do is make some sides for y'all. And I got 2 sides to make today, and they're pretty fucking easy to make. So I'm going to do a coleslaw, and I'm going to do a potato salad. Pretty much the same recipe with a few different things in it. Let's go back here to the chats. Ryan, MSG. Ryan, how many handfuls of MSG? I don't have any MSG. I'm not using MSG today. I would. I mean, I read somewhere that all that shit was fake, and MSG is not really that fucked up for you. But it is like some weird chemical that makes food taste better. So how can that be good for you? I don't know. But I don't really fuck with the MSG too hard. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna start with the coleslaw and the potato salad, and let's get into that. David, can you hand me the mayonnaise and the sour cream? And then I guess the dill. Alright, and don't forget, you can go to nartapes.com/GTG. You can still buy shots. I have the Isaac Arita starter pack, which is the Stony Bruno cassette tape, a Totally Used Smog City cassette tape, and a Isaac Arita headshot, all for $15. And if you use your shop code GTG, you can save 10% off that. And we're still doing all the fun shit we normally do. We're still doing $10 songs. We'll perform a Memories or White Bang song. There's Kissy Time. I'm still shotgunning beers. You can buy me a fucking hit of the pipe, the weed, all of that good stuff. We're doing that all here today on the show. And if we hit our next goal of $25, we're gonna pull a raffle, and everyone who bought something's name is gonna go in the raffle. So it's a good way to get a double whammy on there with your order. All right, so we're gonna start off with, use this bowl for my shit. I'm gonna start with some cabbage. Y'all like cabbage? I picked up red because red looks good. You know, you can make it with the green, it would taste the same, but I think it would just look nicer if it's purple. So I'm just gonna cut this thing in half. I wish I had like one of those Yankin Cook cleavers. You know what I'm talking about, David? I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take this. Taking this outside floppy layer off. No one wants that shit. I'm gonna take a little bit of this nub right here. Don't want that nub. Alright, let's get a cut going on this thing. And I kinda cut this thing just like I would cut an onion. It's a lot bigger. Woo! Girlfriend, stoked. She loves this show. She stands by me every episode, right next to me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. And that chicken's smelling good, man. Look at that beautiful chicken, man. Also, shout out to Nikki, Lil Danielle, wherever he's at. If he's watching, he was the one who actually showed me the John Witherspoon videos on the bad trick, and that's like my favorite fried chicken trick now. So thank you for that, my dude. Alright. This is a good time to start your side while the chicken's cooking. And for me, I only have one burner and one pot, so I can only do one. I can do, 4 drumsticks at a time. If you have more burners and more pots, you can do more. And like that. So pretty much what's gonna happen, once the first batch is finished, I'm probably gonna be done with my potato salad and my coleslaw, and then we'll be done with dinner. But I'll keep frying and we'll keep streaming live because we're here for you guys. We're here to entertain and we're here to inform. That's what I love about my show. It's not just about getting fucked up, but it's about getting fucked up fed, man. Trying to stay fed out here. There's one thing that everyone needs, and it's food. Y'all need that food, and y'all can make that food. You don't gotta go to KFC to get this shit. You can make this shit at home. It's way easier. Trust me. Once I'm done with this, you'll realize how simple that shit was. Alright, so I'm just getting this kind of finely chopped. You don't want huge pieces. Alright. That one, almost dead.
We're adding an icon on the screen.
What is it?
Right there.
Yeah, there we go. I'm about that.
That's going to be underneath the size of that page schedule.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
There's a lot of protests going on right now at airports because of the Muslim ban. And, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, we're not a political show, but I'm about that shit. My parents are immigrants. My dad, you know, came to this country. My mom came to this country. And that's just fucked up that people who live here, some who were even, you know, born here, can't come back to their own fucking country. That sucks. So props to everyone out there at the airport, showing them what's up.
Yeah.
Appreciate that shit. Alright. And remember, here on the Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus, we cook everything pretty much real time. So you can start with me, and we can finish together, and we can have a meal at the end of the show. And just like we're going to at the end of this one and every other one that we have. Alright, so almost done here. Chopping up this cabbage. That chicken looking good, David. Can you smell it? I love the smell of fried chicken, but then, you know, when you're done eating and you're cleaning up, you're like, damn, everything smells like chicken.
Did you try the sauce already?
I've had some of that sauce. You gotta have a little sauce.
Roy Ernst says, goddamn, Skinny Jesus, I'm so hungry. Goddamn, I'm so sick.
All you had to say was, hell yeah, then I would have known what you're talking about.
Ryan says, thank you, beautiful Asian man.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Can you make pozole next, like Enzo says?
Yeah, actually,
I love
I'm down to try that. I wanted to try and make pho on one of these episodes. The only thing with that is you need 8 like 8 hours to cook up the fucking broth or whatever. But I can do it. I know I can do it. I can make food. It's not that hard. All right, y'all. So we got my cabbage cut. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's purple. It looks good. It looks fresh. And next what I'm going to add is some carrots.
Alright, we got another donation.
We got another donation. Thank you. It's from Jack Brown. Thank you so much. Alright, so right here I got some shredded carrots. Actually I cut these up in advance, but I would suggest just going and get a bag of shredded carrots that they sell at the grocery store. They don't sell those at Big Saver, but it's okay. So I got a bunch right here. This is 2 carrots. So pretty much I used half a head of that red cabbage, 2 whole carrots. Alright. Now, I'm going to throw in some onions. I'm going to use half of this small onion right here. Fuck it, let's use the whole thing. Why not? Onions bombs fuck, right?
Alright, Isaac, it's kissing time. You got a shotgun of beer.
Oh.
Because...
My boy. And I don't know if we have any beers. Do we?
Thank you to Isaac's immigrant parents for bringing Isaac to America into my life.
I was born here.
I know what I mean. You know what I mean, though.
I know what you mean.
I know you were born here. Isaac was born here in Los Angeles.
Thank them for coming here.
Isaac was born here in the very special city of Los Angeles. I was kissing time and Isaac shotguns a beer from the Emotional Band.
Yeah!
Yay! Do we have beer?
I don't know. We might have to get some.
Dang, Chibo, can you go and run for beer?
And paper plates. Alright, I got half that onion chopped. Bam, bam, thank you ma'am, right there. Let's do the other one. And when you're chopping, make sure you take your time and you're completely comfortable with what you're doing. The last thing you want to do is cut your fingers. And from experience, what I've learned is that actually you get hurt more with dull knives, because with dull knives they don't really slice right. So you'll slip, and then that's where you really get a bad cut on your finger. So you want to use a really good sharp knife and save yourself some headaches. That'll also save you time, because you don't have to, you don't have to sit around and wait for shit to chop up like that. Alright, so we got all that mixed in there. Let me pull out my wooden spoon. Gonna give a good mix on that. My mom used to puck me with a wooden spoon when I'd be bad. I'm sure you can figure out what that means. You know what that means, huh, David? Yeah, from the wooden spoon, or the tinela. She'll grab her tinela, her little foot sandal, and fuck me up. Alright, so we got that going in there. Looking very, very good. Now I'm gonna chop up some of these sweet, or dill pickles. I'll have to put some of this in my coleslaw. Let's do one. Probably just do one, and then we'll add a little bit of the juice in later, so just do that. Yeah, what up, Bobby? And what up, you? what up everyone watching? If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please go to nartapes.com/GTG and buy us a shop, buy us a bowl, buy us something. This show is completely funded by viewers like you, and we can't do this without your guys' help. So thank you again, and on every sale,
it's clipping a little bit.
Don't forget that you can use your shop code NARTAPES, or what is it, GTG, the shop code, and that'll save you 10% on everything in the shop. Alright, so I got my first timer going. Bam! Let's flip these bad boys. Woo! Looking good. Looking good. Alright.
Let's switch over so you keep chopping stuff up.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Dan. So I got these little
dang.
These little pickles chopped up a little bit. There we go. Looking nice.
Enzo says he's watching with his mom.
Cool. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Enzo and Enzo's mom.
You see Carlos said yo?
What did he say?
Yo, Carlo.
Carlo M. Yo, what up, Carlo? How was your karaoke night the other night? Let us know. Give this another little stir. Alright. And next what I'm gonna do is make the wet stuff. The wet part. So in a bowl, I guess for this I want to use at least about a cup of mayonnaise. Oh no, let's do like half a cup of mayonnaise. Think about that. And then I'm gonna do about the same amount of this awesome Central American crema. Ooh, this is gonna be bomb.
That Central American one is the best.
Yeah, we've tried them all, and that one is definitely like the dankest.
It has the most flavor.
And so we got that right here. And as far as seasoning goes, this is what we're gonna do. I like to use a little bit of apple cider vinegar, just a tiny bit, like a little dip, like that. 2 of them. And remember, you can always add in later. You can never take out. So just put in a little bit at a time and season it as you go and taste along the way. I'm put a little bit of salt in there.
Looks good. That's how you do it.
It's gonna be good.
I also want to give you guys the first dibs at some of the records that we're going to be offering on Tuesday. You can't get these anymore. You can get them right now. We got 2 free weed records with the Nick Gazin comics. I drew on them. See, there's 2 of these. We got 1, 2. We got like 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a bunch of memories. Test presses. We got test press for home style. We got test presses for hot afternoon. We got test press for love is the law. 2 of those. Ow, I got burnt.
Yep.
And then a free LP. But if you want any of these, just message. If you're in the U.S., send $25 to our PayPal, and if you're abroad, send 35 sucks. The international shipping sucks right now, guys. But if you want some, message me and I'll make sure you get some of these. But they're gonna go up on the website tomorrow or so. But you guys get the first dibs if you want any. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. All right. So basically, what I was doing is I had that mayonnaise in there, and I had the crema, right? And I put a little bit of salt. I put a little bit of pepper. I put a little bit of this brown sugar because you want some of that sugar to counteract the acidic stuff in the vinegar. And I also use some of the juice from those pickles. That's very briny, and it'll also give it a fun little flavor. Alright, so try it. A little bit more sugar. Now, you seen this one, David? See what I mean?
what Matthew used to say was the aerial salt technique. Where the higher you can hold the salt up, the more the squirters get over it.
It's true. And with that dude's meme, it works because they're rolling off of his arm and like naturally cascading onto the food. Beautiful. Alright, now that that's looking and tasting good, let's put that whole fucking thing into the coleslaw. Alright, here we go.
Always wants to play with the broadcast. Yeah, buddy.
Alright, now you got that in there. Mix it on up. Mix it on up. Mix it on up. Mix up that coleslaw. Yeah. Woo! This looks good, David. It looks good. It's looking good, David. I know you like coleslaw. I got a comment from Patty saying coleslaw goes in the trash, and that's bullshit. Coleslaw goes
We got $25 from Chris Fantetti.
Yeah! Chris Fantetti!
Alright, time for a raffle.
Alright, thank you guys for donating and tuning in.
The raffle is going to be a tape or a headshot or a sticker pack of their choice.
Alright, so once it's mixed, it's done. Give it a little taste. That's coleslaw, baby. Good luck. And now, once you get it evenly mixed, what you want to do is cover it up and put it in the fridge. You know, really you would want to do this in advance because the longer you have it sitting around in the fridge, the better the flavors marinate.
Pull the raffle.
Joseph Roldar! Roldan!
Joseph Roldan.
Yeah!
You want a cassette or stickers or headshot of your choice.
Now can you bring me the potatoes that are in there? Also, can you get me a couple of those old posters?
Oh, he got the introducing vinyl. Nice.
Sick.
Oh, the posters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. 2 of them, please. Alright, so now, some chicken's coming out, so what I'm gonna do is make our fun rub that we're gonna rub on it. And basically, that's real easy. We're just gonna start with some oil. Right there.
You go ahead, Vicky.
Thank you. This
Also, these are the Russian ones, right?
Yeah.
Those are kind of sweeter. Those are better.
That's the one we wanted, yeah. So right now, what we're gonna do is make that little basting sauce and what makes this hot chicken. Basically, you start off with a little bit of oil in there. I like to put a little bit of that sugar. A lot of it actually, of this cayenne pepper. Damn. Fucked up. A little more paprika because you want that red. You want it to look real red and spicy. Alright. And we're going to even do a little more tahini on there because why the fuck not? This is our recipe, and you can do whatever you want. You know, I'm just doing this as a guideline for y'all. You can put whatever the fuck you want to put in all this shit. And just because I tried this yesterday, house recipe hot sauce, we're gonna put some of that in there. Just cause. Why the fuck not? This is our food. And so basically, this is what's gonna be going on the top of the chicken once we pull it out. Want to give it a good mix. Woo! It's gonna be potent. I tell you what. Alright, so right there, as you can see, it's just a little bit of oil, some cayenne pepper, some paprika, a little tahini, a little sugar. I'm just gonna put a little more. Mix that up. Give it a little taste. put some more pepper in it because we want it spicy, right?
Oh yeah.
We want it hella spicy, right? We'll put more pepper.
Now, I don't know if all of you guys are familiar with the Nashville hot chicken, but part of the deal is that it is extremely spicy. Girlfriend.
Woo! It's almost like, if you get it too hot, it's almost unbearable. You feel me?
Yeah, I really like whenever I go to Bolton's, for example, in Nashville, they try to warn you about how hot it is, but I just want them to go for the really hot because it gives it that you know when you eat something really hot and you start sweating out of your face and it feels like you're like coming up on acid or something.
That's what I like about pho a lot. That sweaty hot face. Same like when you do poppers or anything like that. Like that hot face is like the adrenaline rush. All right, so
nice and coffee, nice and rush.
I'm gonna keep the surface clean. I have my my glazed little rub for the end here that we're gonna do. How to make a brush. Oh wait, there's the box right here. The blue from inside the, or use the humidor. Grab some tape. All right, so pretty much my chicken is done. All right, look at that beautiful golden brown chicken. Woo! Lay that out on some paper. And you want to hit this stuff with the sauce ASAP while it's still really hot. That's the whole point. So I guess, fuck it. Let's just. No, I need to do it, huh, David? I have scissors. Let me see that. All right, so I kind of did this last time. I'm gonna do this again. I made like a fake brush, like a basting brush out of cardboard last time, and it worked pretty well. So I think I'm gonna try and do that again.
If the brush is functional, it's a real ass brush.
Yeah, pretty much. So I just got a piece of cardboard and I'm cutting like strips, inch by about 3-4 inches, kind of uniform, kind of not. It doesn't really matter. And all right, here we go. And on each slip, you want to just make cuts like if it's a broom or something, you know, like little bristles. It doesn't have to be even. You want them to be kind of different lengths. That way it's kind of like a real broom where they're not uniform. If you have a brush, or if you're not too cheap to buy a brush, just buy a brush. A nice polyester brush, and that'll work out just great for you. Here we go. Bam. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Nard Tape Network. It's Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus every Saturday or Sunday at 4:20. I'm making dinner, and I'm doing it real time so we can have dinner together. This week we're making hot ass chicken. Cypress Park hot ass chicken. So thank you for watching. Alright, as you can see, I got all these 4 little, they look like fry locks, little fry locks or something. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put them together like this and use some of this tape to fasten them together. And just like that, you have a fun little brush. Alright, so what we're gonna do with this chicken is hot as fuck. I'm just gonna pull it off the paper real quick. There it is. I'm gonna use this little sauce that I made right here, and I was gonna baste the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? This is Lil B baste God fried chicken right here. Ooh, this one looks like it's gonna be real spicy funkle.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Not bad. Alright, and you want to do that to all your pieces of chicken? Oops. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's put some more chicken in there.
Get that chicken sizzle.
Alright, we got the chicken going back.
That's what I call a sizzle reel. Okay, we need a laugh track for the Northeast Network.
Make one. All right, so gently. You don't wanna bust up your skin because the skin is like the funnest part. And yeah, here we go. Just put a bunch on there. Try and coat it as much as possible. You want it to look all red and good. Boom. There you go. Start my timer. Alright. Here we go. Last one of the batch. And we're good. Now, as you can see, you probably can't, and I'll show you just a second. Look at that. It used to be a golden brown, but now it's like this crazy red piece of chicken. And so you're gonna want to let those cool for about 5 minutes. They're really fucking hot, and you don't want to fuck up and burn yourself. So in the meantime, we're gonna be making potato salad just for fun. Why the hell not? And it's pretty much the same exact thing as the coleslaw, but it's a couple different spices. Do you want to do me a favor and rinse this off? You should eat that piece of skin there too. See it? It's already gone. Alright, yeah, next week, what we'll do, I'll do something vegetarian next week. That way people who are vegetarian or vegan, we'll have something for you guys to go along with me. You know, we're not like, we don't just eat chicken every day, which we kind of do, but we also have veggies too. And so it's nice to have a good variety of things to eat during the week.
You can still get fat on a vegan diet.
Dude, you can get fat eating styrofoam, man. Alright, so now we got that chicken going, looking good. Like I said, 12 minutes aside. Thank you, David. We're gonna start with, yes. No, yeah. And then, if you could, chop the drumstick and the thigh. Alright. Oh my god, so we're here at the Nar Tapes Network. This is Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. And this show is about learning how to make food for yourself and your friends, but it can only keep going on with the help of y'all. And I have this fun special sale this week that no one, I don't think, has taken advantage of yet. It's the Isaac Rita Combo Starter Pack. It's a Totally You Smog City Stony Bruno Best of, which is Skinny Jesus before Skinny Jesus, and then a headshot of me for $15, and that's a fucking deal. You save about $5 or so on that order, and if you use your Nartapes shop code GTG, then you can save 10% off. And not just that, that's not the only thing we got on this show. We have a lot of live products that you can donate for. I'm taking shots. I'll probably take one right now just to show you guys it's real. All right.
How's the sauce, Trey? I usually got that coming from Isaac sauce. Danny James says, wish there was here.
Hey, Danny. Yeah, I wish that there was.
Is that the Danny James?
I would hope so.
If it's Danny James from the Danny James Pear. Genius. Genius.
Anyways, yes, please feel free with your wallets. I know these are trying times for everyone, but we can't keep doing this without the help of y'all. So please donate for some shots, some bowls. We have the Isaac Rita Combo Starter Pack.
It would mean a lot to you, I bet, if you did that.
Dude, yeah, and you know, because like,
I would imagine it would mean a lot to him if one of you guys got his starter pack.
Yeah.
Did you read Brian Roden said, "Damn, that looks awesome. Totally copping the cardboard brush."
Yeah, it's easy and cheap, and I know you got a beer box laying around that you can use that.
Shyball says, "Hey,
hey, what up, Shyball?"
Mountain Force says, "Smells awesome." You got the smell-o-vision right now.
I guess he does.
Is he here? You can have some.
Hello, and then Shyball says, "Hello, Ricky. How are you?"
I'm doing great. I'm really happy that Isaac has all this delicious looking food.
Yeah.
How would you be really good and feel really happy for my friend? Isaac, somebody bought his starter
We
pack.
can get some more sales in, guys.
Danny James says the brush was genius.
Thank you.
That brush is a fucking awesome
It's
idea.
all about being practical and thinking outside the box. We just recently started watching this this YouTube channel where a guy makes all sorts of houses and bricks and all shit with stuff he finds in the wilderness. And so, if you can build a house with tiles out in the wilderness, you can make a brush out of your box that's already sitting in your counter. You know. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and be sure to keep up with the chats. We will be shouting you guys out if you're chatting and watching with us. Sharbal says your drawing came in, Ricky. It's very funky and cool. Yes, thank you. I'm sure he would say that. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please head on over to nartapes.com/GTG. There you can find all the live items and all that sort of stuff. Alright, so now what we're going to get into today, or right now, is I'm going to make this real chill potato salad. It's just as chill as, it's going to be just as chill as our coleslaw, but even chiller, I think, because you only have to chop up one thing. So I got the onion here, I'm going to do the whole thing, bug it. Onion's one of those great, like, it absorbs flavors really well, and its flavor is really awesome, so like, you know, in most dishes, you're gonna find onions, I feel like. At least a little bit at some point. Alright, get your dice on. Bow, bow, bow. And remember, this isn't a race. Making food is all about being patient and waiting. If you're not comfortable with cutting shit up, just take your time and do it at your own pace. You don't need anyone to tell you how to make your meal. It's up to you. This is your dinner for you and whoever. So just keep that in mind. There's no rush. All right, we got this dicing up. Bow, 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 bow. All right, get that up in there. Easy. Now what we're gonna do is put a gang of mayo, probably the same as last time, about half a cup, I would say. I know you're saying there's a lot of mayo in these salads, and it's true. In America, we love our mayo. We love our mayo. I'm a double mayo kind of guy, whether or not you think that's disgusting or awesome. But I am, so deal with it. Some of that cream in there too. Bow, bow, bow.
They love it in France too. They love the mayo.
They do love the mayo in France. Alright, so now that we got some of those things in there.
I'll do the bacon and eggs with those guys all night. DJ over here from cutting up more chicken. I'm gonna come back and say again, they have a few. We already sold one, so I guess we'll have another chance. That Chris Fantetti a while back, he got for $25, including shipping altogether. $25. He got one of these. I only have one of these left. If you want this other one, first come, first serve. $25. You get this. I also have the first free weed LP, same price, $25. And then I have Memories test presses, special today, only price $40 a piece. Lowest bargain you're ever gonna get for these test presses. $40. If you're in the U.S., send $45 for the shipping, and if you're abroad, or somewhere international, send it's $40. Send like 15 or 20 with shipping. I'm sorry it's that high. Really, that is though. It sucks. But I got one home style. I got like two hot afternoons and 2 love is the law. So if you want one of these test presses or this last free weed record or two, send some money over. You'll be the first come, first serve.
All right, thank you. So while I was doing that, pretty much what I added to my mayo and cream and onions, I put a little bit of this brown sugar, put a little bit of this apple cider vinegar. I like to put it a little bit at a time because, like I always say, you can always put more, but you can't take it out. All right. It's a good slogan, right? I probably stole that from some other fucking cooking guy. Alright, so now we got this creamy mixture mixed up. Check that out. We're gonna add some potatoes. And I wasn't really planning on making these on the show today. That's why I pre-made my potatoes. but I figured why the fuck not? We're having dinner, so I have these potatoes, might as well use them. So basically with these potatoes, you dice them up, you throw them in some boiling water, 10 minutes, strain them, take them out the strainer, and as soon as you take them off the heat, put them in the ice bath, or run them under some cold water, because you want that cooking process to stop. What you don't want is really, really mushy potatoes for your potato salad. So yeah, I have about, let's say 6-7 potatoes in here all diced up. I'm just gonna add that shit right into the mixture. But ow! Perfect. Alright, now, I'm gonna mix it on up. Normally I would also put some like celery in here, some other fun stuff. But honestly, like I said, I wasn't planning on making this and I just totally forgot to pick up all my shit when we were at the store. Alright, here we go. We got the salad going. Let's try it. It's good, David. I think it's good. And same thing with the coleslaw. Once you're done with this, you want to put it in the fridge to let it just sit and get all those flavors going together. I got my alarm going off, so I'm gonna flip my chicken. Alright. And so, basically, we've pretty much finished everything that we're having today with dinner. The only other thing I'm gonna do for y'all really quick, is some bread, because you can't have some chicken without some rolls. Back in the day, we used to fuck with the Hawaiian sweet rolls with fried chicken, because that soft chicken is very, very good and wonderful. Can you hand me those rolls over there, David? Clean off my cutting board. Perfect. Thank you. Here. And these are just like rolls I bought from the store. At the Big Saver, they sell French rolls, 5 for $1, so I fuck with that. One of my strategies for making food is what's on sale, what these fools like, to sell cheap, and I make my meal based on that. So I'm kind of a frugal dude when it comes to that sort of thing. So 5 for $1, yep, you have my attention. Perfect. All right, and thank you again for tuning in. If you're just starting to watch the show, this is Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. I am Skinny Jesus, and we're here on the Nar Tapes Network, which is our new media network and new content network started by us at Nar Tapes. And Nar Tapes, of course, is a record label which comprises of dudes who are in several bands: White Fang, The Memories, Uncle Fumble, Skinny Jesus, Totally You, Free Weed, and we run a record label in the store. We make music, and we do all sorts of fun shit, and we do it for y'all, for your enjoyment. So thank you. Go to nartapes.com/GTG, and please donate. I'm still taking shots. We're getting beers, so whoever ordered that shotgun for a beer, I will do another one if we get another donation for that. I have the Skinny Jesus combo pack, which is it's gonna be, what is it? It's cassette tapes, Totally You, Smog City, also Stony Bruno Best Of, which is Skinny Jesus before Skinny Jesus, and Isaac Arita Headshot, all for $15, which is a very, very cheap deal. And if you use your shop code GTG, then you can save 10% off that whole order. We also got these, the Skinny Jesus Prayer Candle, the patron saint of your shit kitchen. And we're doing these at the shop. You can also use your code for that, GTG. And yeah, so, alright, pretty much, I would say we're pretty much ready to make the first plate. And so, so last week when we made spaghetti, it took way too long. I'm not even gonna lie, I blacked out last week. And it was great because that means a lot of sales from you guys. And right now, I had a couple of shots, so I'm still feeling a little soaked. Which is okay. But we need sales. We need donations. This show is 100% funded by you. This network is 100% funded by you, the viewer. The more sales we make, the better the shows are gonna be. We haven't even broken even on the chicken yet, man. All the groceries. So please, go to nartapes.com if you're streaming on Facebook or YouTube. Go to nartapes.com/GTG, and there's a link above the stream there. Actually, the stream is right there. It'll be in your browser, as well as all our merchandise items and the live products that we sell. Please, if you're watching, hit us up in the chats. We always shout out people watching and chatting, and the cool thing about this show is interactive, right? So we're gonna see you chatting. We're gonna say what's up. You're gonna see me making food in real time, like I'm making this shit in real time. Meaning, if you have all the ingredients, or if you go back and watch this show, we can cook together. And when I start, you start, and when I'm done, you're done, and it's easy. I don't know if there's another cooking show exactly like that, because usually cooking shows, they have like such a finite amount of time to do that sort of thing. But yeah, so this is the point of that show, and we talk about it a lot, but we really do need your guys' donations and your pledges, much like PBS in the way where we're funded by y'all. Real public, not the government, real public, you guys. And we can't do this without y'all. So once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said last week, having a cooking show is definitely a dream come true. And I'm stoked to do this and share it with y'all. So alright, David, can you bring me out the salads, please? And a plate. And I guess, since David, you've been a wonderful sous chef, I'm gonna make you the first plate. Yeah. How's that? How's that sound?
I'm running over here.
Alright, so grab a plate.
Already got one.
You got one. Alright, so let's plate you up, David. Part of it is like, the food will always taste how the food tastes, no matter what it looks like.
This is some of my favorite chicken here.
But if you make it look nice on the plate, it'll look nicer to eat. That's why you try to use lots of colors. Woo! Lots of fun colors. You got that creamy white. We got the orange and purple there. From that, let's get you a piece of chicken and a roll.
And a roll for sure.
And show them a little close up of what that looks like.
Here you go. Let me get it.
Yeah, go up over there. Looks pretty good, huh? Take a bite. How is that? So last week, like I said, we made this on a whim last week. I saw that granddad cooking video, and it reminded me when Nikki showed me that. So I said, fuck it, let's make fried chicken tonight. So I wanted to make this Nashville hot fried chicken. I didn't do it the traditional way, but I did it my way, and it turned out great. But the funniest thing of that night was that literally I'm watching David eat his food, and he turns to me and he says, man, when I took a bite of that chicken, everyone in the room disappeared, and I fell in love. And that shit made me laugh so fucking hard. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, David, I knew you liked chicken and my chicken, but I didn't know you liked it like that. But alright. So
much spicier than last week, but awesome.
So yeah, we're pretty much there. I'm gonna start plating up plates. Let's check these chats out again. Facebook, Danny J says, I would be at practice, but Joel broke his arm, or I'd be at the protest at SFO, but I broke my back, ribs, and... Oh, damn, Danny, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I'm sorry for all the health issues you're having. That sucks, but I'm glad you were able to tune in here. And just so you know, we're doing this every Sunday, Danny. If you want to watch us doing the same sort of thing, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're doing our things. We're still playing songs. We're playing songs, White Fang Memory songs for $10. You just have to go to nartapes.com/GTG and order that, and in the comments put what song you'd like to hear, and then we'll fucking play it for you. All the boys are here, so we'll totally do that. Yes. And so pretty much, like I said, we're pretty much there. I finished the meal pretty much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep playing up plates. We have Hungry Fools here. And I'm gonna keep frying up chicken, and I'm still gonna be hanging out with you. And so keep up in the comments. Let's see what we got here. Ray Dog says, "What's good, Nar Legends? What's up, And he says, "Faded as fuck, but your beautiful show is making me drool." Yes, I hope so, because I'm making some bomb-ass shit here, dog. Coleslaw in the trash. Get the fuck out of here, Patty. I hope you're watching and heard me say that shit.
What'd you say?
She said coleslaw belongs in the trash.
Oh, you belong in the trash, Patty.
Alright. And all the beats you're hearing right now are definitely produced by the one and only Uncle Funkle. Woo! Give it on up. He busts his ass on his computer studio all the fucking time to make all this shit happen. So
yeah,
give it up for him.
I'm addicted to the Nartapes network. I just can't go a moment without looking at my computer.
You certainly are a dick. Pretty good, huh? Alright.
We got Eats and Beats on Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus Live on Nartapes
Eats and
network.
Beats, getting fat. And so right now we're at 35.20, and that's pretty good. That's not even a quarter of what we made last week. But
That's not even 10% of what we made.
not even 10% we made last week. But thank you nonetheless. So something we're gonna be doing now is at $50, if we can make it to $50, I will freestyle over one of these nasty Uncle Funkle beats. Usually you have to pay $10 for that, but if you and your homies and cohorts get together and get us to $50 in the next 10 minutes, I will do a flip-de-flap-de freestyle for miles. Wow, yeah, whatever. Alright, so, can you just grab me another plate? Did you get plates? Did you get plates? That's okay. Give me that one. Quickly. This is good right now. I'm calling you. I don't have any more left in here. What up? Alright, let's that real quick. Served up some plates for some hungry visitors or whatever.
We got Alex and Max in here too.
Alex and Max, what's up?
Come say what's up to the guy.
Or whatever. It's all good. This is a creamy plate, dude. Alright, so if you're hungry, what up? Up here. Good to see you. Alex.
Hey, stop biting.
Get the fuck out of here. If y'all want a plate, grab a plate. We're good.
Yeah.
Get in there. Or the dog grab this.
I think there's some parts of it.
Wow.
Perfect. And so, very good. Yeah, take that. We have more chicken.
Cool.
Alright, so right now I need to take this current batch out. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And remember, like I said, you want to get this fucking crazy sauce shit on the chicken while it's still really hot. Really hot. One at a time. Yeah, dude, of course. Not yet. Hold on. Let me. All right, David. So maybe do you want to do this? Or did you finish? When you're finished eating, maybe we could turn it into like, you can be the chef, and I'll show you what to do. It'll be like a recap of what we did, you know? So yeah, here we go again. What I'm doing here is using my homemade fun brush that I made out of a tequila box to baste on this nice hot ass sauce thing that I came up with. And if you're just tuning in, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate your viewership. I'm Skinny Jesus, and this is Gettin' Fat with Skinny Jesus on the Nartapes Network. I do this every Sunday. I make food in real time, and it's bomb as fuck, trust me. Just because they're hungry boys doesn't mean they don't know good food, and this shit's bomb. This shit's gonna be good. I ain't no real chef, I just know how to make people happy. And I do that with this chicken sometimes. David's really happy right now. I can see it in his face. He's like really... He's fucked up. He's really fucked up over this. Alright. A couple more down. Oh, I have one more piece of chicken right there. And on these, the best way to do it would be from the little drumstick, from the bottom up. You don't want to take that fucking skin off. You want that crispy dippity good shit. Do you have some, Funkle?
What's that?
Do you already eat?
No, I haven't had any yet.
All right. Uncle's on the bracket next. Okay, so you don't want to get your computer all greasy and gross. You're always hungry.
I am always hungry. I'm always horny. I'm always funny and friendly.
That's true. Can't deny that. Did we just make a sale? I think we made a sale! Yeah! Austin D, thank you so much!
That's the boy, Austin Wiggins.
That's our boy right there.
That's one of the fucking regulars.
Alright. So we're gonna make some more chicken. We're just gonna keep making chicken. I'm gonna be here for the next however long it takes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far. We are slowly reaching our goal, hopefully, of $100, which is not so much, but with your guys' help, it'd be really fucking easy. We're still taking shots. Speaking of which, I need to shotgun the beer.
17. We're only like $6 away from that raffle.
Hand me a beer, Chivo. Thank you. And like I said,
we're at 44.17, Uncle. So how far does that take us to the next raffle?
$6.83.
All right, and I promised that I would do a freestyle at $50 if we can make it to $50. So you know, that's a cheap thing. All right, so I think what I want to do now, this is gonna be fun. Watch this really quick, and then meet me back here in the kitchen, in our busy ass kitchen. So David's been an awesome sous chef and technical advisor on the show. And so what I think I want to do now is, since he already ate, I'm gonna put his ass to work. And we're gonna have him cook some chicken up, right? All right, David. Y'all ready for this? In the meantime, I forgot who got this for me, but I'm gonna shotgun this beer. You don't need that. You can put that here right now.
Let me try my hands. I don't want to get that bag.
All right, so this is David. Thank you. Thank you for being on the show, and thank you for helping.
Yeah, thank you for cooking, Isaac.
Yeah, how was the chicken?
It was great.
Was it delicious?
I still was thinking about it all week.
Was it better than last time with the tahini?
I think the tahini,
Could you tell?
it gave it a slightly different taste. I think this was a little bit spicier, more like, last one was a little bit sweeter. Not spicy, but I like this one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take this real quick. Thank you for your input. Alright. So David, you were watching, right?
You drink the beer?
No, you were watching
yeah,
me make chicken, right?
You make the chicken.
You're watching me make chicken. So I'm gonna watch you make chicken now.
Okay. So we got this powder, right?
Yeah, I'll explain it and then you you did it. So pretty much we got all this chicken right here, right? And not frozen, thawed chicken. I have drumsticks and thighs here.
So the thigh's gonna be different?
Let's do the drumsticks first.
Okay.
So basically what we're gonna do, we have our chickens and we're gonna dump them into our flour bag. Yeah, throw them in. 2 at a time just because you don't want it to be too heavy. And then make sure you hold your hand at the bottom and you just shake it up real good. Maybe like 5, 6, 7, boom, 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 boom. Alright, that should be good.
Now the goal here is to
wow.
disperse
This is
the
beautiful.
insides.
Yes. You want all parts of the drumstick to be covered. Make sure you shake off that excess, David. You don't want the extra. You only want what's sticking to the bird.
Girlfriend.
You can do this at home. It's easy.
It's very easy, right? You're doing it right now, and yeah, right there.
I got one.
And then just do this last one right here, and then we'll save the other ones for the next batch.
Remember that grease stain behind the stove at Narnia because like we were always frying shit and like the grease like over the time that we were living there it just like turned into this like yellow ellipse.
We got that at my house. The refrigerator's got this big oil stain on the side of it. While we're frying.
Do you think like people that are like really messy and like people who are hoarders are like offended when they watch Resident Evil playthrough and they're like fucked up, like I'm not a murderer just because my house is a mess. It looks like my house.
All
They got
right.
a cool house. They got a lot of.
So we got the
Like
chicken.
doors and stuff.
We got the chicken in there. How long aside, David?
15 minutes.
12 to 15 minutes aside on your chicken. So and don't fuck with it. Just let it go.
Looks beautiful.
Set your timer and then let it go.
Like a chicken sauna.
Perfect. Where's Dane at? You need some food?
I'm excited about this one. I haven't heard this one yet.
Oh yeah. So this is let me show you guys these 2 tapes. Go wash your hands real quick and come back. So part of the combo pack for Skinny Jesus that I'm doing today are these 2 wonderful tapes. I have Totally Used Smog City, and I have Stony Bruno Best Of, which is basically Skinny Jesus before it was Skinny Jesus. The backstory on this tape is I made all the beats on this tape. Just something that I've never done for Skinny Jesus. I always had another producer, but I made all the beats on this tape, and I recorded them all on an iPhone 3GS. So think about that. When did those come out, David? 2008? 9?
Maybe later.
8? Anyways, here it is right here. Really in the ball type shit. Old classic. Stony Bruno, Best Of. And of course, Totally Used Smog City, my last cassette. All these songs I wrote here in Los Angeles when we moved here. And if you put these 2 together with a Isaac Arita headshot that you can find in the nartapes.com/DTG little window, all of those 3 things, the tape and the headshot, $15. You'll be saving some real money if you go for that combo starter pack. All right, David. So now the chicken's in there. What do we do with it?
Oh, we got.
You let it chill. That's right.
Sit,
You
relax.
gotta let it sit and relax. I would love to be like we're waiting for this chicken to finish. I would love for something to do with my hands. We're still taking donations. I'll roll joints. I'll roll blunts. We'll take dabs. We got some of the El Him. It's tequila for the real fun people that like to drink tequila. It's good. So come on guys, hook us up with some sales. Let's go back into our chats. We have Anya Eater. Hey, what up, Anya? Says David. Say what's up, David. Hi. Anya.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, thanks for watching, Anya. Thrills tells us I'm proud to have SJ Skinny Jesus as the patron saint of my shitty kitchen. Yeah, hell yeah, that's what's up. That's good shit to hear, man. I like that. Raydog, did you get that bowl, brah? I don't know, but hey, let's smoke a bowl if someone got the bowl. Food Butt says sup, and Ryan says, look like you run a tight ship in that kitchen, bruh. You know, Ryan, I don't have much to work with, but I make it work, and we make good food here with what we got. And like, that's the same thing with Narc Tapes, you know, like, we work with what we got to get you guys what you need. And that's just how we do it here, man. I don't know if it's the Filipino in me or why I'm so resourceful like that, but that's just how I do. Thank you for noticing. I really appreciate that. That rips. Yeah, so we're about a little over $5 to our first goal of $50. Please help us get to that goal. If I can get to $50, I will do a little freestyle for y'all. We'll bump up the beats in the PA, the public announcement system, and we'll get shit cracking. Come on, guys, let's turn it up. I still got chicken to fry. I'ma be here. We're gonna do this.
Or why did we smoke a bowl?
I don't know. Cause Ray Dog says, "Did you get that bowl, bro?" I don't know if that means. I've been trying to keep up, but I didn't see that.
We'll smoke a bowl
Yeah,
anyway.
we'll smoke a bowl, but guys, please, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, go to noctapes.com/GTG. Check out the stream there. There you can see all our items and all our fun shit that we like to sell here on the show.
Who asked about the bowl?
Ray Dog on the YouTube chat.
Let's see. Austin doing has got the sticker sheet and a shot.
Oh, cool.
And then, Ray Dog with direct bank transfer. I didn't see that. He got past the medicine.
All right.
Oh, so shit.
All right. I think we're there.
So shit. Oh, so shit. We only need 2 something now.
47. I'm gonna do a shot really quick. Man, this is some of the best food you've ever made.
Pretty good, huh?
That coleslaw, hey, some people out there have this crazy notion about coleslaw being not good. It's fucking crazy for one. But if you don't like coleslaw, usually you'll like this.
Yeah.
Are you caught up on the chats?
Mm-hmm. We sure are. Yeah.
Did you read the Danny James one?
I did. I really did. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Dinner tonight was excellent. We're gonna smoke a bowl.
We had our special guests from Wild High Club in the other room eating. They had the plate. They loved it. It seemed like.
Awesome. Very good.
It looks like the itis is working too. We did a dab in there.
It wasn't the dab. Hey, we taking dabs on the show too. We're not some Joe Schmo fucking schlub stoners over here. We can get high with the best of them, and we dab if you dab.
And the reason it's 710, hear me out on this. Dabs are a little more expensive.
It's true.
But 710 is the 420 of dabs. 710, you flip it upside down in a calculator. What's that say?
Oh!
Oh.
I don't know why I say oh.
Michael Williams says, pick a dab for me before you set up. Pick one right now.
Well, you better hit up the fucking site, Mike, and let's do some dabs. 710. We'll do a dab. And we'll get down, bro.
Yeah, we're only $2 and something cents away from a next raffle.
And I'm gonna freestyle at $50, which is pretty good.
We're only like $2 away, $2 away from a
283.
From a free. Will you put the money on there so far on the display on the screen? Oh, yeah. 47.17 out of 100 right now. And
We're
100.
so close, guys. Michael Williams, I will take one right now if you hook it up right now. Without a doubt. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick.
Yeah, out my hair.
Come on.
So right here we're smoking some really good weed. It's called Legend. It's from Mr. 5 Gram Apes. Great dispensary. My favorite in town. It used to be BMAC, but they just don't have as good of a bud as Mr. 5 Grams does all the time. Mr. 5 Grams has great bud. Like the really dense, sticky indica I love all the time, and great dabs all the time. Sorry, BMAC. I doubt any of y'all are watching, and if you are, I would love to be proven wrong.
I like to hear. We're back.
Just a little shot, Steve.
Oh yeah, we need to take a little shot.
For Austin Twiggins. You also got my sticker pack. We should show that. Just a little sip.
I love smoking weed.
Ooh. There you go. That's a big one.
Oh,
So,
I want to take the blue one.
so I really love this.
That
Yeah.
bowl too?
I really love this Totally You tape. If you're a fan of any of that memories stuff, or free weed stuff, or any of that lo-fi stuff that you like, you need this one for sure.
Pretty good.
And this is the third Totally You, and this is my favorite one. So you don't have to be worried about running late to the game. It's the perfect time to jump in. God damn, this food is good. It smells amazing. Got more too, huh? Oh, I'm definitely gonna fuck with a thigh.
Me too.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was out of the game. That's not true. I'm not out of the game. I'm definitely gonna have seconds later.
30 seconds.
I'm still here. So as I said, to give him 30 seconds. So I was gonna petition you guys. I think it would really make this day if you got the Isaac starter pack deal. What's that, like over here? Right here? Right there. This stuff right here. It's got his 2 tapes and a headshot, like a glossy headshot that kind of get in Hollywood. Stony Bruno is his like first rap stuff before Skinny Jesus with his own beats, more lo-fi, sick. And then Totally You is his solo stuff, that's like pop stuff, that's not rap. And you're saving $5. You're basically getting the headshot and the tape, and then one of the tapes for free with this deal. That's a pretty good deal, especially if you want to support Isaac and make his day. I think it'd be a really cool way to make his day. And I think it'd be something cool. And even if you already have them, like maybe get somebody into Isaac. One of the most valuable things you can do for us on the show is to tell your friends about it.
Yes, in real life and on the internet. Retweet the links, share the links, tell your mom. Enzo's watching with his mom, and I'm sure they're enjoying the show. Maybe they're going to try this chicken out sometime this week. My dad might be watching. He likes to cook. Tell your folks, tell your friends, tell all those people in your life about us at Nartez. And I think we just got to sell!
Oh yeah?
From Paige?
From Paige.
Paige.
What is it?
It is. Paige needs some shit.
Come through.
$3. We're at 50.
50-17, alright, we made our goal, and it says oil right there. Oh no, it's not.
Is that all of the oil?
Alright, so
So I guess just turn all
let's
the beats on the monitor. So you can
let's do the raffle. Turn up the beats. Let's do the raffle.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
You need a shot?
use the desktop audio.
No, the Paige is just shaking some chicken. You want to have a sip?
I'll do it.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you'll do a shot for Paige, baby?
Yeah.
You gotta bend, make sure you
Hey.
bend down. You're a little tall. You're a little tall.
Hey, Paige, how's it going?
Woo!
I'll do
Hey,
a shot.
You're not
Hey,
even,
do a
you're
shot.
like, you gotta get way closer to him. You're like,
Get in there, bro. Alright, here you go, $50 freestyle. Hey, yo, we got little old Davey in the studio. Eating chicken, coleslaw, salad, potato. We got the homies chillin', and you know we illin'. Got a bunch of food here, belly's full, smiles grinning. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making my food, just making it look good, just making it like that do. And I do my damn thing every day, every way. Skinny Jesus, motherfucker, is the man, is the man. I can do this off the top, off the bottom like no other. I don't give a fuck about the shit. Look at me, I'm like your brother, your sister. Don't assume my gender role. I'm just eating blender rolls of bread and chicken, potato, and red cabbage. Look at me, I'm fucking savage. Hit up the microphone with extra baggage. I got nothing to say more. Thank you for your donation. Tune in to Nartez GTG, the best TV station. Hey! Hey! Thank you guys for tuning in. On to Nartez.com. This is Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. Getting Fat. And I'm still making some chicken here. I finished the chicken people are eating right now. We're still just doing the show for fun. My timer's going off, so Dane, help yourself.
Playtime me too.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
All right, grab you some. We'll get you some. It's spicy. Be careful. Thank you guys for getting us to our $50 first goal. We really appreciate it. Let's see. Austin doing it says, cheers, boyos. Cheers, AD. Thank you so much. He says that Totally You tape is fire. It really is. Thank you, man. Smog City. It's about Los Angeles. It's about me. It's about my life. It's about the real shit that we go through on a day-to-day, daily. Man, that freestyle was fun. I'm gonna go watch that back because it was fun.
I was gonna ask you if, like, after that, I was like, you think you could drop on the keep? I think you get your headphones in, and then I haven't asked you. So then now you did it. I think it's a good tempo for freestyle.
I like 80. Girlfriend, you're going crazy.
Alright, when I come back, we gotta do another raffle. The 50. That was from that last donation from the Donation Nation. That was our good friend Michael Tussey.
Michael Tussey!
He got that new DJ Freebie Italo Disco.
Hey!
Another lover. And he got a dab.
Hey! Let's get it.
And remember, there's no borders in the Donation Nation. At Nar Tapes Network, anyone can be involved. We don't give a shit who you are. You could be a gelatinous cube. It doesn't matter. You can make your donations at nartapes.com/GTG, and you can trust that we're going to be using that money to further our vision of freaky weirdo art and music for the whole world.
Thank you, Uncle Fungal, for that interesting bit of information. I almost drew a blank. So I'm still making plates here. In case you're just tuning in tonight, I made a potato salad. I made some coleslaw. I made some Cypress Park hot-ass chicken. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight.
On the Nar Tapes Network.
And-
It's on now.
And this is Gettin' Fat with Skinny Jesus on the Nar Tapes Network. We do this every day. We're out here trying to make fun shit for y'all. Trying to keep you guys entertained. Trying to keep things light because, you know, this world is really fucked up. And there's a lot of fucked up shit going on. But we're here for y'all and we're all here together. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's check out these chats. Martina says, you guys are awesome. Hi, Chris. Say hi, Martina.
Hi, Martina. Good to see you watching live on the Nar Tapes Network on Facebook. Martina's always, I can always trust her to share our important posts.
She does.
She seems to support the underground music scene.
We notice things like this when you guys share and you know, shout us out. We see that and we appreciate it. So we still got some chicken frying. It's doing its thing. We got some more plates up here ready to go. Pretty good, huh? And wow. And it looks good. Thank you guys so much again. Let me remind you of the combo pack one more time. We've been talking about it. It's 2 cassettes, Totally You, Smog City. My last cassette as the moniker Totally You, which is all pop songs and stuff about LA. The second tape we have here is Best of Stony Bruno, which is my first ever rap project I ever started, Stony Bruno. And this is a collection of songs from 2 different albums I made where I produced all the beats, rapped all the raps, and I recorded all this shit on an iPhone 3GS, which is pretty impressive if you ask me for at the time. This is before GarageBand on your stupid phone, which is real sick, I'm about it. But this is before all that, so if you like lo-fi rap music, cop this. And these 2 tapes, plus a headshot of myself for $15. That's fucking a good deal, man. You're saving about $5 or so on that. And if you use your shop code GTG, then you can save 10% off that bundle on top of the already awesome sale. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please go to nartapes.com/GTG and hit up that button. And while you're there, buy us a shot, buy us a bowl. We need to do a dab, right?
Yeah, boy.
Let's get it, guys, let's get it. Martina says, I love supporting you guys. Still haven't gotten over missing you guys. Free weed with Salad Boys that one time. I love supporting my native LA and adopted NZOZ indie scene. Lots of love. Aw, thanks Martina. You're really the best. We love you and thank you for supporting us so,
All right,
so
this
much.
dab is courtesy of Michael Tussey.
Michael Tussey is one of the Donation Nation ambassadors. He's one of the top donators out there.
Can you get me some more of these? Do you know where these are?
What?
Underneath the, yeah.
They're underneath.
The cutting board.
They're underneath the cutting board behind the...
Alright, so these are dabs, guys.
Get me two, please.
Ostrican says, cheers, boys. That Total U tape is fire. Alright, so it looks like you run a tight ship in that kitchen, bruh.
I'm the captain of the kitchen, currently.
Last night,
And I love to do it.
remember last night when our torch broke?
Oh yeah, the dab torch broke last night, and the face we made to each other was really sad.
Thanks to Mild High Club for they're here letting us use their torch.
That's a cool torch.
Here's two what we host with our whole member file.
We use this space to grease up the grease and the grease. Thank you, Michael Tusi, once again for this this dab ski. You know we love the dabs over here. And you know what? I'm probably gonna cough. I'm just gonna say it right now. I might cough.
Let it cool down a little bit.
I think I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna cough, guys. Here we go. Thank you very much.
I can't wait till somebody opens up the cart and buys your
Pack,
your
combo pack.
Makes your day. Maybe you should put a checkpoint. Has Isaac's day been made yet? Like, nobody's got his pack, so when did his day be made?
Did we play some of those packs by any chance?
Or the Total EU?
Is that something we can do?
I bet it is. Yeah, get my baby hump. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Ow!
My baby hump. Suck my
The thing about frying up chicken is you're gonna get got. You just have to accept it right off the bat. Like, you know, you can be scared to all you want, but you're gonna get got. Trust me. So you might as well just suck it up and fucking. I guess I don't have to make it live. Oh, another sale!
Yay!
1473.
No, we already did that one. I already did that.
Okay.
That was already there.
Michael,
That was-
never mind.
That's what we just did.
I just got it. Mine just.
I'm keeping track of that. Don't worry about it. No, we didn't make a sale.
Oh.
Josh R, what up, dudes? He says, what time is the show over? I don't know.
Whenever we're done. Whenever we're done eating.
Yeah. You got at least a little while still. It's Sunday dinner time.
What's that?
What song you always play out Smart City?
Play the fucking. What's that? Or the Hangover. Do the Hangover.
What's that? What's that?
Whatever. What's that? Yeah, whatever. This one's fun. Just let it run. So right now we're playing Totally You Smog City, which is my pop style dance fun time Isaac music that I like to make. So get a load of that, and while that's playing, David, you want to try and either roast some chicken with me?
Yeah, I want to try this out.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Yes. So what I like to do is use the tongs to hold the chicken. It's gonna be hot as fuck. And then use the brush to like mix it around a little bit.
Oh,
It's thick, right?
I saw you put a little extra.
I actually put a little extra cayenne, so this is gonna be extra spicy. Here, use the tongs to hold the chicken. And start from the bottom up.
Get it on there too, right? You get that on the hand and lick it off.
Yeah.
Uncle likes to do that.
So yeah, if you're watching, let us know how you like the music. This is my music. I made this. I wrote this shit. I recorded it. I sang it. This is my shit. This is what I do. Other than cooking, I cook. I like to cook for fun. I like to cook for my friends and my family. And I don't do this for a living. I do music for a living and stuff like that. I just like to do this to share with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Alright,
Pretty good,
Zach,
huh?
pull the raffle for who gets. This is gonna be either a free sticker pack, a free cassette, or a free headshot. Also, somebody still needs to make Isaac's day.
Paige!
Wow, Paige, your faith and donation got you a free item. Just let us know what you want when you come and pick up your plate chicken.
Thank you, Paige. You can keep doing that. They've already seen us do this a couple times.
Oh, this looks good.
It looks pretty good, huh, David?
This is a red hot one.
That one looks crazy, David.
Just like your fucking earlier, just like Uncle was talking about earlier. Very, very hot. You got you're gonna get the hot one.
Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. David, keep basting.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep putting this sauce on here. When I heard that Isaac was making fried chicken again, I was eating chicken.
He came right over. He came right over.
He couldn't stay all day.
You know what they say in the out in the street, maybe first time is free.
First time free.
Man, you got these good. How'd you like that brush?
This is working out great.
Homemade baster brush
And you never gotta clean it.
by Nartapes. Oh, you weren't here for that, huh? So, I don't have like a brush to make, to like baste or whatever with. So what I did, bought a bottle of tequila today and it came in a box. I took strips of the box, like 4 or 5 of them, and I cut like bristles, and then I tape them together. That way it's like a, kind of like a brush. And it works. The thing is, it works, yeah. You can use a beer box, any like the cigarette box works. Yeah, get it. This is also from my tape, Smog City, Totally You. It's called One Step at a Time. It's about, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want, dude. Right now, this is your house too, baby. And it's all your guys' house too right now. Hey, if you're in the Los Angeles area and you want to stop by, I'll save 1 plate of chicken and all this shit for the first person to stop by. No guarantees, but the first person that comes, I'll save you one. If you're in the Los Angeles area, 3436 North Figueroa. Come check us out behind Narburger, our record store, which is where we sell all our shit in real life, not on the internet. So yes, thank you guys for tuning in to Getting Fat, Skinny Jesus. Give me a beer, my man. And yeah, I'm having a good time right now. Dinner and hey Jimbo, come here. Come here. I want to give you this. Here, I want to give you this. This is like, and then can we shake hands too, like this, like how they do it? Perfect. All right, that plate is really spooky, so be careful.
Jimmy, maybe you can help us get some more donations.
Yeah, be sure to donate, you guys. We can do a lot more. This one might be spicy. Wow. Spicy? You have a last one, right?
I don't know, that's very good. Wow. Holy cow.
Jimmy likes my chicken a lot. Think about it.
Yeah. Better than my mom's chicken. But no, tell her I said that.
She's not watching. Enzo's mom is watching, or they were watching together for a sec.
These guys behind us.
They don't boil water for free, man.
You know, for a while I thought this was a fake sizzle.
No.
I thought he had a sizzle over there. But now I know. This is a real sizzle. This is live. We're actually doing this now. That fact is a delicious cook. Really good rub.
It's pretty good, huh? The secret is that there's the double rub. There's the first rub, and then there's the that shit.
Can you do it again? Really good.
Pretty good, huh?
Thank you. I love it.
That one's way spicier.
Really?
You can just look at it and tell.
Yeah. Pretty
It's
nice.
pretty good. Do you think that they ever think that our food is CGI on this show?
This is real food, you guys.
It's real food, right? It's good, right?
Real.
Thank you guys again for watching. I'm Skinny Jesus. This is Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus on the Nard Tapes Network. And here on the Nard Tapes Network, we're here to deliver high quality programming and all sorts of media and content. But with like any type of company, we are completely funded by you, our customers and loyal viewers. Here on Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus, my mission is to make a meal with you in real time so we can fucking eat. And oh shit! So right now we're at $64.90 and we're only $35.10 away from our daily goal of $100. So please get back in there. NardTapes.com/GTG. Let's get a few more sales. We're still taking donations for dabs. I'm still taking shots. I'm still shotgunning beers. I don't know if you saw me do that earlier, but I am, and I did, and we're still doing that. I'll roll a blunt, I'll roll a joint, whatever the fuck you want, we'll do it. We're doing kissy time. That's only $2.
That's $1.
And don't forget, it's we'll play a song for $10. White Bang, The Memories, Skinny Jesus, Kitchen, and if we do get to our goal of $100, not only will it be another raffle, but I will do another freestyle over one of those nasty beats that Uncle Fumble got cooking up in his kitchen over there, next to my kitchen. So thank you guys again for watching, and click on some donations, hit us up. How do you like that?
I like it. And there's tons of things you can buy. We have all the cassettes up there. You can get the new sticker pack. It just came out on Wednesday. And you can buy us a weed, or you can buy us shots, or you can do the combo, which is just $15 for a headshot and 2 cassettes.
Pretty good, huh?
It's a great deal. Again, all the best rolls of the Isaac Arita connoisseur here. He's the Anthony Bourdain of our time. There we go.
Look at chicken. I still see.
Look at my shin hair stand up.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll have one just to get the grease in the old wheels moving, right?
I'm sure if you have a grease fire in the kitchen, not to use water.
Never
Jeff W said taking a pear stays on to this dopeness.
hair.
Stays on. Can you say it? Dawson Biggins says, so many kitchens at NAR. Poobet says, what band is playing?
This is
his-
totally you, dude! Right here, Smog City, which you can get right now on Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. But what we're doing today is the combo pack, where you will get this steak, what you're hearing right now,
Yeah, we should put it more of the...
best of Stony Bruno, which is me, Stony Bruno. Skinny Jesus before Skinny Jesus. I made all the beats, I made all the raps, I recorded on my iPhone. And not only that, you will get a headshot of me, the Isaac Arita Mad Accountant headshot. All for $15 right there on nardtapes.com/GTG. And if you use your discount code GTG,
So spicy.
you will save 10% off that $15 sale. So yes, the music you're hearing is me. It's my music. Not only did I make the chicken, I made the tunes. I'm doing it all right
this
now.
song's
So
sick.
please help me out. Help us out. This tape is really awesome. We still have a lot of this tape. If you're not into the combo, pick up the Smog City by itself, $5, and you can use that shop code GTG for 10% off.
Hey,
Thank you, guys.
really good. What's the rest of the giveaway?
Yeah. I think I'm really into coleslaw.
Dude, seriously, I think that's the
Pretty
star.
good.
That's, I mean, the chicken is obviously
the main course, but like the coleslaw is like
potato salad is perfect too.
the coleslaw is like the
Make sure that little white dog doesn't take that.
I'm gonna kick her ass.
Cheap one here?
Everyone has one.
Everyone have one.
Really good, guys. If you want to do it, great deal. We're gonna need some.
I have it. Yeah, if they want. There's enough.
Who would have to give it to?
Where is it?
Scroll down.
There's
here
more.
on the
You guys
Finalizing
want more.
network. Scroll on down and see all the options you can buy right now while we're live.
That's not stand up happening back there.
We have some more chicken.
Community now.
Yeah.
He wants to continue to feed the community.
Yeah, our special guest, fed friends are Alex and Max from High Club.
Perfect. And love these guys. We'll pop in for a sec. They're just eating. They're here to eat.
And they're bringing back their plates.
Uh-oh. Which means they want more food.
There they are. Oh, and yeah, they can come say hi. Hey. Alright, let's pump up.
Dinner. Yeah, pump it up. Pump up. Yeah, dude, let me just do everything.
Yeah. Great cook.
Yeah. Great cook. Good man, good boy.
It's almost like Szechuan.
Yeah, right? With the sweet and the spicy and sour.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. All right. Cheers. We every day we're doing this 4:20 Pacific Standard Time. Getting fat with Skinny Jesus. We're making fucking food. We're making dank ass food on the reg. We're feeding friends, homies, and family like we always do. Because that's the best part about eating. Getting together, sitting around, shooting shit, drinking drinks, smoking smoke,
Don't be a chicken.
and spending time together with the people you care about. Because that's what life is all about, man. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on, and it sucks. But what we can count on is each other and the people we love and our family and friends. Your inner circle, whatever you want to call that. That's what's the most important thing we can do in this world is to get together and at least try to enjoy something as basic as just having a meal. And that's what this show is all about. Pretty good, huh? You like that, don't you?
Still waiting on some donations, guys. You can donate, you can get a shot, you can get Isaac's combo with the super sets and a headshot. You can pass the medicine. You can order the sticker pack. These deals aren't going to last forever, just like this sticker. It'll be gone, we're gone.
The connections we make with awesome friends, old and new, just gonna be a hell yeah. And a new connection you can make an Isaac's day by getting that combo pack. I'm waiting on that Angel. Whoever does that is my star customer of the day.
Yeah, that's gonna be my star customer of the day too, man.
We're gonna give a star customer of the day to whoever gets Isaac's combo pack.
I haven't had any chicken yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna try the chicken. No.
Fubat says, I wish I could buy something, but I'm broke and I don't have a credit card.
This shit looks fucked up.
Oh, the food place.
Damn. Take it.
Yeah. I'll take this one now.
Woo!
I'll make one of those guys.
This one's hot. David. David, these ones are hot as fuck. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill the family? Woo! God damn.
Then you blaze these ones?
Wow. That's that second part.
They're
Hot
good.
chicken.
Spicy.
Hot ass chicken, bro.
Hot as chicken.
Not hottest, hot ass.
Hot as chicken.
Wow.
Really good.
David, you're better at this than I am. You got all the stuff on there. Right?
Take that back.
That tahini makes a nice little tang. Tangy. Beautiful. Spicy. Who's gonna make Isaac's Day today? Who's gonna be the one that's gonna be? There's this music you're hearing right now that's from Isaac's solo tape on Dark Tape, Smog City. Go to Smog City. I have 2 copies of this tape. It's great.
It's bomb as fuck, dude.
Really good.
God damn.
And you can get both this one you're listening to, Smog City, as well as his first rap tape, before he was called Skinny Jesus, Stoney Bruno, together with his headshot. And that would make his day. That's our daily goal, is to get $100 and to make Isaac's day. Who says, I wish I could buy something, but I'm broke and I don't have a credit card. Hope you guys don't mind that I'm just here to watch. No, of course.
Please watch.
We love people watching. You watching, of course, is the number one
We got
thing.
these too, dude.
We wouldn't even do this without if it wasn't for you guys watching. Oh yeah. Candles. Isaac has these Skinny Jesus candles. You can get these. It has a prayer for Skinny Jesus. You can light one of these while you're cooking or while you're watching the show. And if you ever need food or weed or booze, you just light one of these, and it'll happen.
Something will happen.
I've heard it's true. I've heard it actually works.
All right. So.
Your food will taste better, right?
Credible witnesses.
Yeah, your food will taste better. The candle's like MSG, but you have to put it on your food. You just have to light it.
It's a magic candle.
That's right.
Damn, dude. Alright, so when we did the test run last week of this chicken, I was highly impressed with myself. And I'm never really impressed with my food. But today, it's even better.
It's really good.
It's even better, David. How did you do it?
I don't know. Practice, right?
I think
I
think you're the secret. I think you just need to touch my food, and then it'll be like 10 times better.
We didn't have a candle last time, right?
No, we didn't.
Gotta
But
get
it
this
hasn't
other
been
candle.
it hasn't been lit, so like you
Good
can't give
spirit.
me the shit.
This
I
rub
keep
is
forgetting
delicious.
to,
If you guys are following at home and you followed Isaac and made this exact same meal, be sure to leave a comment down below about how amazing it tastes. I'm tasting hints of rosewood, some red pepper, some oregano, hints of lawn chair, and hints of delicious chicken that you can only find here live on the Nartapes Network, Isaac's home cooking show of delicious foods and more. And we're not just here to eat food in front of you guys and make you hungry. We're here to sell you some stuff. And this is the man of the hour. This is the King's Cook.
King's
And-
Cook, the chef of chefs, if you will.
Yes, and
That's what I like people calling it, the chef
it's
of
really
chefs.
good. It's you are.
I'm not
you
a chef, but I make good food.
It was
for
so good.
food.
I didn't even wash my hands before I ate this chicken. It's
He couldn't-
that dang
He
good.
couldn't fucking wait. The man couldn't wait.
It's master of skills. And he doesn't just belong to this beautiful, huge kitchen that we're in.
It's huge, and the crew back there is working real hard, getting all the prep work done.
That's right.
You know, we gotta pay them.
We gotta pay these people.
I mean, I think we covered the food, but I don't know if we've covered the staff yet.
We got a big staff.
So we've got a huge staff. We're only 35.10 away from our goal of $100.
But you can, if you just make a $5 donation, you can get one of these tapes. We got our sticker pack that we're selling. Original art by Free Weed himself.
Yeah.
We've also, you can give us a $3 donation.
Have we
We'll all
shown-
take shots. We're drugging this. No big deal.
Can you guys, when you guys get me one of the headshots?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've showed the headshots really on the thing. Like I said, we're only 35.10 away from hitting our goal of $100. If we can get to $100, I would fucking love that. At $100, we're gonna do a raffle. At $100, I'm gonna do a freestyle again about some other stupid shit. And it would really make our night. I mean, we've already had really delicious food, but the best dessert would be hitting our goal of $100. So please, let's show the headshot. This is what we're talking about.
In order to get this headshot in 2%.
So for 15, you're gonna get Stoney Bruno Best Of, which is the Bruno Skinny Jesus, before Skinny was skinny, before when he was so fat, Stoney Bruno, the stoned one, Best Of tape. And then what you're hearing right now, Totally You, Smog City, my last Totally You tape, which is my fun, awesome time, pop jam shit that I like to do, called Smog City. And
What you're
then,
hearing now.
on top of all that, you're gonna get the Isaac Rita, Matt accounting teacher, headshot. Yeah, I'm giving you an F, bro.
I always think it's
I call my students bro too. That's part of being a mad captain teacher. But for $15, you're gonna get all 3 of these. And what a good deal. And if you go to nartapes.com/GTG, order the combo pack, you can use your shop code GTG and save 10% off that entire sale. That's pretty good. Pretty good, huh, Uncle?
I mean, I'm never surprised by this, but I just have to think of it.
This one's really good. I'm like really stoked about this.
Oh, we're gonna try these ones. Yeah, that's all I'm waiting for.
But I feel like this stuff's good. This chicken's good. We can open up a restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, that. We can open up our own restaurant, you know, with this chicken. I'm really stoked on this.
Yeah.
I'm stoked to share it with you guys. The recipe is not secret. You can do it like me. You know, you can do it. I'm not gonna give you the. I'm not gonna be secret about what's in my shit. I want you to know how to make the bomb food. So there's no secret ingredients on this show. I'm gonna tell you exactly everything. Fucking.
What is it before we go? You're talking about making a vegan food, right?
Oh yeah, next
chili.
weekend we're gonna do. Let's do that. We'll talk about it, but we'll announce it on Wednesday when we're making. But it's gonna be vegetarian, or perhaps vegan. For sure vegetarian. Next week for our veggie eaters, non-carnivorous people out there. So next week we're gonna do something for y'all, and we'll announce that on Wednesday on our flagship show, Nartapes Night Live, which we have streamed from right here in Los Angeles, right in our studio.
The wing was the donation.
You got, hey, get the fuck out of there, girlfriend.
We're at the Eagle Grease, dog.
We're still really close. We're $35 away. Like I said, nartapes.com/GTG. I'm still taking shots. I'm still shotgunning beers. We're still doing dabs. We're still frying chicken. And I guess when the chicken's done, that might be it. I don't know. We'll see.
If we get to $100
If we get to $100 goal, then we'll stay on for even longer. So that's an incentive to you. I don't know how much time is left on this chicken, but you need to act fast, act quick, act now. Go to nartapes.com/GTG and help us get to our goal of $100.
One of those sticker sheets.
And like we said, at $100, I'm gonna be we're gonna be pulling a song for the raffle, or we're pulling a name for the raffle. So if you've ordered something, your name has been put into the raffle. Whether it's a real merchandise item or a live item, your name, no matter what, is getting put in the raffle. And so at $100, we're gonna do another raffle, and I will do another freestyle off of one of those nasty, stanky beats. And so yeah, please help us out. We're fully funded by y'all, and we really appreciate y'all watching and being here with us for Gettin Skinny Jesus. We do this every Wednesday, and yeah, what you got there, Doug?
I got the sticker pack.
It's the sticker.
I know they're all the same.
Stickers.
Look at these. $5.
$5.
It's 36 stickers. Yeah, I think it's coming. 24 stickers.
24. That's Coach Brian's
$5.
number. $5 a sticker pack. Let's go get you some. They're right there at nartapes.com/GTG. Bomb emoji, bomb emoji, bomb emoji. Get it. We're so close to our goal. I really want us to reach our goal. That way we can stay on past time. I want to be here with y'all as long as we can.
Girlfriend jumped into my arms when I picked her up. She jumped. She wants to be up with me.
Girlfriend,
Isaac.
she wants chicken.
So if we get another sale, I'll give her a piece of potato.
Oh. I will give her a piece of not spicy chicken.
Yeah, we'll give you a piece of potato. So we get another sale.
So if we get one sale, any amount, we're gonna feed girlfriend. Help us get this ball rolling, guys.
Pardon me.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Tonight, Gettin Fat with Skinny Jesus, we made Cypress Park hot ass chicken, and then some fried chicken, not spicy as fuck, it was sweet and nice. Woo! It was really good. Also made some coleslaw, some beautiful, look at that, delicious red, purple coleslaw.
Great.
It's awesome. Made some potato salad. Woo!
Ooh.
Potato salad.
the
Because what
one.
goes better with fried chicken? Nothing goes better than some coleslaw.
You need,
potato
well, it's a
salad.
spicy chicken, so you need the creamy stuff.
And it's the hot chicken. Hot ass chicken. Not hottest like Gettin was saying. Hot
Osama
ass.
says, woo!
What up, Osama? Woo woo! Thank you for watching, dog.
Hey. Get out of here. Leave this room, dog. You're gonna get this flying on hot stuff everywhere. Hot chicken. Oh, Isaac.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. Please go to nartapes.com/ETG. Let's get some more sales. I want to stay on for y'all. We're not gonna be able to stay on until we hit our goal of $100. Pretty much once I'm done with the chicken, I think they're gonna kick us off. But what we need is some more sales. We need to get this show into a position to score. And that happens at $100, right, Rick?
Yeah.
And so
Like
we're
checking the notifications was kind of like waiting for Santa Claus.
we're so close. We're 35 cents away from hitting our goal. And at $100, like we just said, I'm gonna be doing a rap, another freestyle, and then we're gonna be doing a raffle for what is the raffle? That's almost done.
Yeah, I'll join you on that freestyle if we get to $100.
Yeah, there we go. Everyone will have a verse on $100 freestyle. So I know y'all want to see that shit. So,
Last time we did a $100 rap, it was awesome.
dude, yeah, the last rap was fucking dope. If I remember correctly, but I don't because I got blacked out drunk last week.
No, $100 rap last Narcade Night Live.
Night Live. Same this morning.
Yeah, this is not our only show.
Same response. Yeah, let's explain the network a little bit. So we have the Nartapes Network,
Yes.
which is it's our channel, our way to give you guys our media and content.
Directly connect with you, our fans and our friends, whether you be one or both or neither. And we'd like to be able to like what other of the bands do you like have a cooking show or have 4 different shows a week that they do live that you can actually engage with them. I don't know how many. There's probably a few, but I don't know how many times we do it. And we've been doing this pretty much every week. Not a cooking show, but being live on the internet, talking to our friends and fans pretty much every week since March last year. Brandon Kelly says, I hope I get done with work in time to roll through for
Veggie next week.
veggie food next week.
Let's go.
Oh,
Brandon,
we'll
come
save
through.
you some for sure.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
even if you can't make it in time.
Yeah,
We hope you do. Oh, I'm just thinking the ding in my hand. I can't wait for that, dude. Oh, look at that. Hey, Isaac. Oh, these are crazy. Can't wait to eat one. I'm gonna get it in my mouth. I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Gonna be spicy 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 in my mouth. Yeah.
Pretty good. I like that.
I'm gonna be spicy in my mouth.
What we need-
I'm gonna be spicy in my mouth. I'm gonna be spicy in my mouth. I'm gonna be spicy in my mouth.
What we really need to is hit up the chicken on the stick. We need to figure out how to make it on the stick.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Danky dink. Real live danky dink. So,
Alright, so if any of our people out there still watching who wants to be the one that makes the
extended show.
makes it all go for the rest of the people helping out tonight. All the other people who donated, you guys are fucking tight. All the people who donated tonight, this chicken was for you guys, whether or not you could be here to have some. If you were here, you could totally have some, man. You guys are chicken, man.
Yeah, dude.
You guys are chicken, man.
Yeah, real
Are you
chicken.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys are chicken, man. Yeah, this song is awesome. This is on the new the most recent Totally You tape, Smog City, by the one and only Totally You.
Isaac Arita.
Yes.
I got a lot of maybe I have multiple personalities.
Nah.
I have too many.
I have name tattooed on my arm here. Funkle tattoo. I have Funkle tattooed on me twice. Funkle's tattooed on my arm and my ass. Think about that, Fungal. I've actually gotten Fungal tattooed 3 times because the first time Fungal I got tattooed Fungal on me, it didn't stick.
Yeah.
So I've actually got Fungal tattooed me 3 times. It's a lot of needle points. I wonder if that was as many pokes of the needle as how many strokes would you get off. And if you got off on me, it would be. Sorry, I hope you guys are not eating dinner. And I just said that. I mean, this chicken looks so good. I'm ready for my second plate for sure. Make you one of these big old, what is this, thigh?
Thigh, the best part.
It's the best part.
The thigh is the best part of the chicken.
Zach Schraff says, fuck yeah, hot ass chicken. Zach's here.
Yeah, Zach's in the building.
Yeah, and chicken is my favorite. Yeah. And chicken is seafood for me. And I mean, I love pork ribs.
You see Dustin posted that he got some
The Bryant?
ends and
Yes, no person is illegal. Hell yeah, Zach. Is that bud?
Dustin, our friend, was in Kansas City today. He got some bird hen sandwich at Mark the Bryant's.
Dustin Asbury?
Yes.
Forever Dust?
Forever Dust.
He went to Arthur
He
Bryant's?
said, well, the post, it was like, I saw his post early on, but it was like, just got some barbecue in KC ready for my show, and I was like, where'd you go? Arthur Bryant's burnt ends? And he's like, yep, Arthur Bryant's got the burnt end sandwich. So I called it pretty much.
Oh, that's so good. I love making.
When we went to Arthur Bryant's, the manager hooked us up with some extra.
Yeah, he did. He's like, yeah, he said, he comes up and he goes,
Pulled pork.
pulled pork. We were like, yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
We don't know exactly what we're talking about, but he just taught us enough.
Well, it's because we ordered pulled pork, so we like just
Sorry.
assumed it was ours.
Yeah, but he just gave it out as another one.
But we shouted him out as we left and stuff. So we know what we were.
He was the manager, yeah.
Yeah, he was kitchen manager. Kitchen manager, that's a real ass job, guys.
Yep.
That's a pain in the
I don't know if
ass.
I could ever work in a real kitchen. That's why I only make food for my friends and family. That shit is really stressful. And shout out to anyone who works in a kitchen. That's just hard as fuck, bro. That's hard work, man. Not even joking.
I've done it twice in the fast food setting and once in a high dining setting, and it was not very cool. And one time, the head cook at the Jimmy Max chewed me out, even though he was my homie, because I went behind the line to tell him something. I didn't want to get his business across the room. And he said, "You are front of house, will ever cross the front of the line." Jimmy Max.
Yeah, fuck that. But that's the thing about working in the kitchen is high stress because people are a pain in the ass about their food. So, yeah, you're good. That's it. Chicken.
Yeah, you probably toss that. I was really hoping that we have another 15 minutes, and if we can get to our goal of 15 minutes, we'll go till 7:20, which will make it our traditional 3 hour.
3 hours, yeah.
Which we like to do.
So let's get one more sale right now, and that'll help us stay on the air.
Yes.
Any sale.
Anyone.
Look at anything. 1 cent.
Also, I want to let you guys know that if you tune into NAR Tapes at noon on Tuesday, I'm going to have another free too. Not even a DJ one.
Real
Yeah.
deal music tape.
Yeah, I think it's going to have, come on baby, no.
Oh yes.
And
There
like,
we go.
kind of stuff like my Brazilian song. Kind of like a teaser towards Minor Funkel's album, which is something I'm really looking forward to. I think Minor Funkel's album is in the next level. I think a lot of bands are going to wish that they could do what they do. It's not rock music. It's not even recorded with real instruments. But it's going to be amazing. We had a name for it at one point. It was like, we got it from that, it was somewhere on tour. It was on the wall. I wrote it down somewhere in my room.
Are you logged into the band? Does it sound?
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, I think we're gonna,
What's happening?
I gotta deliberate with
What's
the,
happening? You're my producer.
I gotta deliberate with
Let me
the,
know.
with the, so there's like, what is it in Jeopardy where they need to deliberate with the judges. Hold on.
Alright, so the tension is thick in here. You can cut it with a butter knife.
I don't know what these guys are talking about over there. I don't know if we made it. I don't know if we're winning or losing, if we're staying on.
All right, the judges decided.
What is that?
We just made $100.
Yeah! What? Really? How'd that happen? That works.
It's the $100.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's a Texas Sport Judge.
I'll take it. There's a couple personal fouls on the play, so we're gonna have to throw the flag, and we're gonna have to look to the camera on this one.
Shit's anonymous. We can't let you know who donated this $100, but we really did get $100 more. So we have definitely skyrocketed.
Woo! Is it my mom? Can you wink if it's my mom?
It's not your mom.
All right. Well, perfect. We made our goal. All right. Thank you.
720.
So we're going to 720. Traditional 3-hour show.
And we'll have it after smoke and
Go get the bench. Let's get the bench.
All
We're
right.
gonna sit down.
Okay.
Dinner's done. We can sit down.
All right. Yeah, let's do some dabs.
All right. So we're out here.
Alright, so while we're cleaning out the table here, I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. And because of an anonymous donator who donated literally $100, they all took us by surprise to the next level.
Next level, so
They almost tripled the total tonight.
bro.
That was awesome.
Thank you, anonymous donor.
Yes, that was amazing. All right, so they're gonna clear the table here for us. We're gonna make our little plate here and a little after show shots.
Oh yeah, I haven't even had some.
Yeah, why don't you pour me a plate, pour you a plate. See, you got a little beer here. We can do some raffles.
Let's pull the $100 raffle.
Let's pull the $100 raffle. So, I think I'm already updated all the way, and then Anonymous Donor, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. Anonymous. And it's not the anonymous. It's not
Pretty Gary, can you come hold the wrap up? You can't look though. Can't look.
I don't know any of these.
I'll read it. You try to give it to me. Got one?
Yes.
Thank you, pretty lady.
No problem.
Austin Dwiggin!
Yeah!
You won! You got one. Yes, that's perfect. You win a cassette, a headshot, or a sticker sheet of your choice.
Perfect.
Just let us know. Austin, you're one of our favorite guys. I'm glad you won that. Austin just said skyrockets to heaven. Oh, the song I'm listening to is about Mikey.
Yeah. About Mikey Pops is
This one for me?
RIP. Yeah.
Cool. Well, there's bread right here.
So thank you guys for getting us to our goal.
Yeah.
It was a very meager goal, but we got there and we made it together.
And we'll give girlfriend a little piece of potato here. A little piece of potato dog. There you go. No onions on it for you. There you go. Oh, he said I need that Skinny Jesus headshot.
There you go.
You won that. It's a $10 value.
You're getting that AD.
That's this right here.
You won a
He'll
free
sign it
Jesus headshot.
live
Yeah, sign
on
up for it
the
right
air.
now. Sign up for it right
Sign
now.
it live up there.
Wanna show me? Get that money. Davey, get
The mad accounting teacher.
is there any more of those forks around?
The whole box.
Alright, Austin Dwiggins, this is Keith Fred.
Yeah, Austin Dwiggins, he's gonna sign up for you right now. This one's yours. Sign it to Austin. You did, yeah. Thank you. Here you go. For you. Another piece of bread.
Stay fat.
Stay fast, Skinny Jesus.
I'm signing it Isaac, but I will write
Right.
Skinny Jesus.
Nice little
also.
beer. Hey Jimmy, we might grab me a little cool. As like a couple Coors. And the dab rig maybe. Might be a nice little accessory to this moment. And those little shot glasses over there. You guys are gonna have a nice little romantic thing.
All right, it says to Austin, stay fat. Isaac, skinny Jesus.
Beautiful. How'd you feel about your second episode of Skinny Jesus?
I love this, dude.
This is beautiful. I love the skin right here.
Oh, you're gonna just do that?
Look at that. It looked like no skin even came up. It was just
Oh, it's like a perfect piece of like extra skin. Spicy.
Sorry, my vegan friends.
Next week we're gonna make something veg, and so everyone can enjoy.
With that bread, the torch, and my dabs are on there.
Maybe we'll do like.
Alex will help you, I think.
Maybe we'll do rice too next week. The chili.
You should make mocha loco.
Oh yeah, we can make
Or
logo.
well, it's
not
vegetarian.
not next week, but we'll do that sometime.
And
Can you take this?
That's for Austin.
That's for Austin, right there. Thank you, Austin. You're like one of the best customers we have. Appreciate it. Good, huh?
Yeah, let's do a little shot.
Yeah. I'll take a shot. Pour me a shot.
An actual one, like our regular size
me a
one.
shot.
A little like I like to go like the mid label.
Yeah, I like mid-label too. Give me a shot. What's in my shot?
We drink our
a
shot of weed jars. Thank you. My dabs are on there. They say
Give me a
They
shot.
say Jack Herrera on them.
Yeah.
Let me try, this the coleslaw I think is my favorite.
It's good. It's good, man.
Those sweet pickles. That's the secret.
The dill. It says dill on it.
But they're sweet.
Yeah, dill, sweet dill.
Yeah, they're like the sweet kind, not like the kosher dill.
No, not kosher dill.
Austin says, love you guys. Enzo says, I love Nar and Nar loves us.
I love you, Enzo.
Thank you, Jim boy.
I'm so happy that we can always count on you
Jimmy,
to watch
another
the
piece,
show.
there's some more chicken if you want another piece.
Take that one. That one's spicy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, take the drumstick and show it to the camera. I like Funko's got his heart set on the other side, but... Oh, it's up in the camera. Oh, don't get sexy. Get over here so it doesn't unfocus too much. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And the yeah, Jimmy plays the other drumstick. Can you twirl that one like you do your other one?
You got something going on the fucking potato salad too, by the way.
Good. Spicy. You know what?
This is like something that if we were on tour, it's like, I'd be freaking out.
My stance was good is like, try not to eat too much.
I also want to say too, man, like food is important to people thing, man.
Yeah, it brings people together.
And people, everybody, man. No person is illegal. Fucking stop, man. Fuck all that shit. We're not a political show. But one thing that you can be wary of and think about all the time is preparing your own food, trying to get the best and most pure ingredients you can with the resources and your supply you can get it from. And also making big amounts saves a lot of money, and you can feed your friends, which really feels good.
There's nothing better.
Not like throw down on it, though. Like just make some food for your friends.
Yeah, if you're in my house, I'm feeding you, man. And that's how everyone should be.
To people and to food and to freedom.
Coming together, guys. Let's do this together, guys.
Now, why do we call it Cypress Park Hot Chicken?
We live and run our studio in Cypress Park, California, Los Angeles.
And where do we get the ingredients?
At Big Saber, the local grocery store right there on Avenue 26.
Also, I bet you all these things are going to California do.
Yeah,
Maybe not chicken.
The chicken's probably from California. The other
The
stuff,
potatoes maybe not.
Idaho.
Idaho.
I could imagine the produce might be from Mexico.
That'd be tight.
Just because it's Big Saber. And don't forget that all the music you're hearing right now is me, totally off the cassette box. This song is about not working for no man, no boss, being your own person, and making your own shit happen. That's what this song is about. Thank you guys again for tuning in to the second episode of Gettin Fat with Skinny Jesus. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this every weekend, every Sunday, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna be making food in real time. So I guess I didn't do it last week. I should have posted the ingredients. This week I promise on Wednesday night we'll post the ingredients for what we're gonna make. That way y'all can buy the shit in advance and we can really make it together live on Sunday.
I gotta say something, man. I look forward to doing this stuff so much, and I love seeing my friends out there, all the good names we all recognize out here. All the names, you guys know who you are. The guys who watch all the time.
Buy the
All
shit in
y'all
advance.
boys. I've had a few shots, and I don't want to start listing names, so I don't want to forget anybody. But I know all you guys. I know we love you guys, and we know we love each other. And I get a little overwhelmed sometimes. But like, how much I love Isaac, how much he loves me, and how much we love each other.
Yeah,
His food, how good his food is. That overwhelms me. And my friends and like the donations, like the $100 donation we just made.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I did not see that coming. And even Right, I can't even say it. It's
We're
awesome.
really thankful and grateful for y'all, because I think what we're really trying to do.
Yes.
Really appreciate everyone who tunes in and supports us, whether it's through donations or being a viewer. We are only here because you guys still want us here. We can't do this without y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for donating. Thank you so much for if you shared this or retweeted this or told someone about this show. Thank you so much. From the bottom of our hearts,
Yeah, and
we do
also,
this for you guys.
also like, tell us what you like about it, what you think we could do more of, like, so that you can tell your friends to watch it. Like, what's your favorite part of the show that we do, and like, so we can get more people in on this.
Cool thing about the
'Cause
network is that
if people stop watching, we'll stop doing
we
it.
listen to you guys. We read your chats and we
Maybe
actually
not.
take
Who wants to do it?
we take your opinion seriously. So if you think you want to see something on the network, let us know, and we'll sort something out. And maybe we can get that done. But we really take all your guys' input. So send us, leave it in the comments on Facebook or YouTube. Send us an email. Leave it in your donation checkout comment box, whatever. If you're liking what we do, let us know. And if you want to see us fix something, let us know.
If you're liking what we're doing.
If
If you're liking what we're doing,
you like what we're doing, then you the website.
see, you thought I was gonna go first, but that's that fast.
There we go.
Because you surprised me with some amazing things. So our chats are going over right now. And so says, are you gonna be the smell, Isaac, on the 24th? Yeah, he's in the memories. He's definitely gonna be
playing the band, fool.
Yeah, that's my birthday. He's gonna be where I am for sure, I imagine. He said, I hope there's Burgerama this year. I do too, but I would be surprised. Yeah, I think the observatory is hey, get out of here. That was an apology. Josh R said, is the recipe website that chat looks
I'll put it up. Though.
Yeah, we should do a side page. We should have the network side page and then with all the profiles.
Also, Josh, once this is done live streaming, you'll be able to rewatch this again to cook along with me. So to do it live. Do it live.
But yeah, the recipe is kind of in the fact that this video does publish.
So
It's live, but unlike Instagram Live, this doesn't go away. It does publish. So you could watch it again.
on the Nartapes channel on YouTube, you will be able to look at this video and cook along on your own time.
Maybe actually here would be a good thing. Check us out, Paul. For each episode of the just maybe like a couple times, like at the beginning, put like a couple screens that are like text of like what you're gonna need, these things, and like how the recipe beforehand. You know, so that when people do watch it later, it's just right there at the
Yeah,
beginning.
we can post it like at
No, we're on the actual show. Yeah, after you play the intro and stuff like that, be like, I do the explanation, then have a couple videos that play in the show.
I
And
mean,
say,
we can do that because we posted videos a couple hours beforehand.
yeah, I know, but we should still do it.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause people
yeah.
want-
No, yeah, of course.
The post, they're not gonna want to search the post forever.
Of course.
I'm talking about when we replay the show. The ingredients should be at the beginning.
I like that. We're still working out how to do this show, but we love doing it. And so
All
we're
your
gonna keep
suggestions and tips would be awesome. We haven't got a whole lot, and but we do definitely want to hear what you like and what we could do less of, and what we can do more of. And we'll definitely we'll listen to everything you guys say because it's all for you guys, whether or not you do donate.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this.
Enzo says, "Hey Isaac,
Your music is pretty dope. I've never heard it before. I can't believe I've been sleeping on it. What album should I purchase? Well, you can really purchase the whole combo pack, which is this album we're hearing right now.
you're on Bandcamp too. We want the MP3s right now."
Oh, dude, yeah. If you want the MP3s right now, I guess we'll count those sales right now towards our goal.
Of course.
So you can go to nartapes.com/bandcamp and you can search Totally You or Stony Bruno or whatever, and you can get those MP3s. But Enzo, cop this one, man. Cop this one, or cop the MP3s for Coconut Heaven. Coconut Heaven is really dope. I'm really into that one.
This one's my favorite.
And this one's pretty good. This one is like the most focused of all the Totally You
They're all good.
albums. But yeah, so I would start with this one maybe, but then just buy the tape for $5, on the site. Don't forget to use your code BTG for 10% off, or hit the Bandcamp for the MP3. I think it's a little cheaper, and we'll count that towards the goal.
Yes. Ooh, that was a very good dab.
Yeah, mine was pretty good too, dude.
And you know how it, like, in the 50s and 60s, all those music companies that were writing all the hits, they started all, like, kind of cross-pollinate, and everyone was just ripping off each other's steeds in order to write all the hits at the top company. Narcos is kind of like that. You can always count on any of the music that you get having all the influence from each of us kind of involved in it. It's fun how much different type of stuff we all make.
That's the cool thing about our shit. You know, when we come together to make music, it's awesome. But separately, we can still do that. And yeah, you're right. It's crazy how different.
I'm like still kind of happy on overall.
It still sounds Nar, right? It's all about Nar. Thank you guys so much. One more time for making episode 2 of Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. I would say a complete success.
Well, now that we made that donation, we're gonna be chilling for a second
We made our
because
goal.
we're obligated to
Yeah,
now.
of course.
I gotta try these
We
things.
made our goal, but we're still taking donations. And yeah, I would say we won just because of the food. That's the cool thing about this show.
Oh yeah, Zach Chef says keep the young adults video on YouTube, Enzo.
Enzo, listen to Zach.
That's a sick video.
Young Adults video by Totally You. We have filmed that all in our old house in Portland, Narnia.
Yeah.
There's some cool shots of me playing Tony Hawk. And quick pop-up video.
Rub off tastes like barbecue.
Yeah, right?
It reminds me of backyard barbecue kettle chips.
A little bit of pop-up video trivia for the Young Adults video is that when we were filming that, I was playing Tony Hawk 3, which is my best Tony Hawk game. And
I like Tony Hawk Underground.
Underground's good, but no one can beat me at Foundry. It's the best one. So no one can beat me at Foundry or Tony Hawk 3. Nobody, I don't care who you are. I'll drop
Did I ever
fucking
try to do
60. Yeah, I tracked everyone in the house. I could drop like 10 million, 15 million on that. But that's a little bit. So there's a lot of fun Tony Hawk footage in that. So yeah, there you go. So
More
check that out.
I have a high spice tolerance, a lot of us do. And this is like,
It's spicy.
it's spicy. It's very spicy.
The second batch, I accidentally put
I feel like my chili and not ever this spicy, but close to it.
Yeah.
And we're just so used to things being spicy that
Yeah.
we had to push the limits to ourselves. So and that's the kind of
National Hot Chicken, that shit, you're sweating for the next hour.
Yeah, I'm so happy I clap my hands. Yeah.
Now we're at 170.
Hey. You know what's fucked up? I can eat fried chicken every day. That shit is no good. You can't eat that shit every day, man. You can't eat that shit every day. Alright. We're doing real good here on the show. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hey, Avalon, remember we went and got our card review the other day? With Davey. Yesterday.
You guys want to talk about that?
Actually, the edible I got was so sick. It's awesome. I love it. I forgot to eat one today because I had so much to do. I ate that whole thing yesterday. That 400 one. Well, I ate the like little chocolate coin and the little 2 gummy things. Little
Gummy
things.
things.
And then I ate 2 or 3 of the quarters. Or like, there's like 6 parts of the quarters, right? And I ate like 2 or 3 of those. And I took a shower at Haley's. And then I ate like another one of those. And then we walked. And went to tacos. And that was really high to walk.
Dude, you came back and you were like you must be cool. That's all you have to say right now.
Yeah.
You're just like, You must be feeling this club.
And there's all things, and that I like that dispensary actually.
Me too.
That was a cool dispensary. There was like all those girls were going off on System of a Down and stuff.
Which
it was
one did
sick.
you go to?
It was like CAC,
CCA.
CCA.
Like
Alright.
right on
It's like right by Globos.
Enzo says,
$3.
does Totally You ever play shows? I'd
Oh,
like to
sick.
go do one, haha.
Let's go. I'm
Actually,
down.
Enzo, I don't really play
I'll go
shows.
with
It's
you,
Totally You.
Very cool.
I haven't sorted it out. I'm kind of on
Yeah.
that Wilson tip where I'm not really playing shows. But one day, I will put a Totally You band together and we will play shows.
Oh yeah, Josh R said, just donated for Smog City Eeks and a shot for y'all boys. You can sign the tape, that'd be nice.
Here we
Thanks.
go, let's do it.
Yeah, is that tape over there?
Do
We
it
get one for you
live.
to sign, Davey.
We'll do it live!
Alright, and a shot for us. Let's do it, yeah. Anybody else want a shot? And if you guys want a shot, you can come over here.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I love y'all. Goddamn, this is awesome. And like I always say, the best part about this show is like we're having dinner no matter what. Whether or not this show's going down, I'm still making dinner. So why not share it with y'all? And if I do say so myself, tonight's meal was pretty good. We did it tonight. We'll say we did it tonight.
Why not if there's more?
We gotta figure out something, I think, for, we gotta figure out something for the European shipping costs because it's so insane. It's like bare minimum $20 to ship to Europe. I'm thinking of maybe just buy one, get one free for international customers. Just to make it worth them to the buyer, just say in your order what you want free and that comes in just because, you know what I mean? The shipping is so ridiculous. Like, there's gotta be some kind of incentive for European people because they can't like get it over there. We don't have the European distribution. So, I don't know what you guys think. I don't know how that would be.
And even if we did, we don't do like high volume enough stuff. Like say, like having some of it somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like,
We just care about people having it.
If we, like we're gonna be sending stuff to Peter's new shop in Gettin, and it's like
This one's for you,
we
Josh.
could have them help us.
That'd be awesome.
You know, it's like if we sent them 30K, that would cost that much more than sending someone one to.
Alright, Davey, try this. Come over here.
Sit down, David.
Davey was the shoe chef today.
David
Actually, that's
was
the
my
thing.
sous chef today.
So you didn't have a thing where it says chef skinny, there needs to be shoe chef. Whoever your sous chef is.
David or whoever it was.
Because it was me last week.
Last week it was you, definitely.
But this week it was Davey for sure. So it needs to be like that. Needs to be more clear. You want a shot, Alex? Want to come over here?
Thank you guys for tuning in. Sunday night plans, flying, getting fat with Skinny Jesus.
Gentleman shot.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How's that?
Cheers, babies.
Mikey. The song is about Mikey Pop Zeus, our friend who passed away on his motorcycle in LA a couple years ago. We do most of our shots for him. If you've watched the show, you probably noticed that. J. Boone says, what about incentives for Asian customers? Same thing goes.
International.
All international. Australian. Actually, we had an order today from Australia. I'm going to include free stuff into that too. So yeah, J. Boone. And we still owe you a video for Silly Love. We haven't forgotten. It's on our list. And the people from the other night who owed them songs, we just got so drunk that night we forgot to do them. So we're still going to give you those ones. Good night, Danny James. He says, good night, boys.
Thank you for watching, Danny. I hope
Yeah.
you feel better.
That was Danny
We
James.
send you all our love.
Danny James Pear is one of the best.
Danny James is one of the
frontmans.
best bands in the country right now.
And his backing
to be
bands.
honest,
The ones that's them. The ones future band.
Once a future band is just fucking, you can't fuck with them.
San Francisco,
Straight out of
people don't know,
Oakland,
but San Francisco still
Area.
has one of the craziest scenes that there is. Still,
want to hear-
they're clinging on to the fucking
Check them out. Danny,
man's trying to crush them, but they're not gonna.
Danny James, what's the band, all that shit. Danny, thank you so
Yeah,
much
man,
for
that's so
watching.
awesome to watch, dude.
We'll be here every Sunday, Danny, so you can tune in. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so J. Boone, same with you, man. Free, buy one get one free. Those are t-shirts, records, and things, and headshot, everything.
Just because they're really,
They're trying to stiff everybody. They're trying to make everybody not communicate.
they don't want us. Yeah, someone doesn't want us to ship.
I do.
So we'll hook it up.
The American chicken right now is super low. It's fucked up. It's like,
Yeah, it is. It's
It
real low.
costs like 30 cents to send a tape to Kentucky. that's what it said in fucking stamps.com. Then it's like 260 views. Some other people. I don't know what's going on.
Media mail is only 261 under.
Maybe they bought like cheaper shipping or something.
Media mail is like it breaks down every pound.
Just W said, need a tat that just says the memories. Hell yeah.
Yeah, grib it.
Actually, Colin from Twin Peaks sent me a video of the homie from Sweden with the memories tattoo.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, look at this. And I was like, has his girlfriend with him? They're cool. And Josh
Yeah,
R
they
said,
are cool.
fuck yeah, you guys be all right.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
I signed your tape. So expect that in a couple days or a week or so. Yeah, awesome. Good show.
Great show. We're still on, man.
We're still on.
We're still we're gonna do 10 more minutes.
So wait, are we at 177 right now? If we get to 200, we'll stay on for another 15 minutes.
Hey, we can do memories and White Bank songs too.
Yeah, we're still taking requests for songs. This is a good time to do that. So $10.
I know you love me, but you really just want food. So
Go to nartapes.com/GTG. If you want to hear a memory song or a White Bank song, or I'll do a Total You song or whatever, hit us up. Nartapes.com/GTG.
Yeah, you can stop this music now, maybe.
And then nartapes.com/GTG.
Oh, no, let's not play that. Oh, yeah.
I like those. Sounds like my Happy Mondays. Dinner time.
So good.
It's dinner time.
I would buy this at a restaurant.
That's what I'm saying. I think we got something here.
Like, I don't eat out very often anymore, especially. But when I do, I like to eat something nice. And if this was on the menu, and I knew they had this on the menu at that place, and I didn't know Isaac could make it, I would buy it. But now that I know Isaac can make it, now that I know Isaac can make pretty much everything, we don't really eat out. Isaac can make everything.
I made burritos that
And breakfast burrito.
Those regular ass burritos, I was so stoked on them.
They were not regular ass burritos.
Breakfast burritos.
That'd be a good show. Isaac making regular ass burritos.
Ass is my favorite adjective.
Uncle ass shit.
Fungal
dude.
ass shit.
Yeah.
Hey, full that's
I guess the most fungal ass shit would be like when somebody complains about like the pixelation or the editing on like a advertisement. That's the fungal ass shit. So like complain about that. Not that I'm not down, but I think fungal's taught me like I don't know if it's taught me, but fungal's rubbed off on me. Fungal's rubbed off on me in a lot of different things. But fungal has one of the things that fungal has imprinted on me is being critical of fucking graphic designers get paid to fucking do this shit, and they're fucking completely screwing their client. And that's just not ethical, and it's also just shitty work. Like when we were in like Denmark or something, and there was like those like coming soon, and it was like, dude, this is Denmark. They don't. They're were really gonna get wow. That's pixelated. And maybe it's not like the company like we paid for these really good ones. But then, like the construction people just like.
I guess sometimes some little shops you don't know. Like,
you never know who's the chain of
command
is gonna be.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusions.
No, but that's just funny how pissed you'll get when we'll like pass the graphics. So like a shot.
I'll never forget the time Fungal
You'll be bummed the whole day.
Fungal talked for a whole day and a half about the breakfast taquito. No, it was a whole day and a half.
Yeah, you're right.
It was because the half is in the middle of the night. So,
on Halloween.
And it was
It might have been a few days.
it was a couple days of that pretty much that being like not the main thing, but like kind of dominating the main thread of your conversation a lot because we were like on a very Whataburger centric. We were like doing a lot of coke and like drinking a lot of and talking about Whataburger all the time. Fungal one night was going to Whataburger and we thought he was gonna get a breakfast taquito.
I heard great things.
People love the breakfast taquito apparently. We were like all Whataburger down like whoa. And all of us just stick to the burger most time or whatever that honey butter chicken biscuit.
I get the honey butter chicken biscuit because that's the dangest thing on any fast food menu in the whole country.
It is really amazing. He's kind of won me over.
But you can only get it at night. You can only get it in the
morning.
morning and at night. So like during the day, I'll get some other shit.
Well, most of the time on tour, we get Whataburger like way late at night because they're open 24 hours. That's like before the motel.
Yeah.
Or like after we get to the motel, we send up somebody.
Oh yeah, we can do like a spin-off of this episode. There you go. Like that.
You copying fast food
What
favorites.
were we
would be
just
really
talking
good.
about?
We were talking about when I called.
Oh yeah, and Funkel talked about it for like 2 days, And one night we're all partying and partying. He's just like sitting there, he's still talking about it, and everybody's starting to pass out.
It was like 4 in the morning when I couldn't sleep. I was high.
He was high on cocaine. It happens.
Yeah,
I
you
don't do
get
it
pissed.
anymore.
And that's what happened 4 years ago in Austin, Texas. Absolutely, for sure. When we were there, outside by Southwest 4 years ago, and he called them and complained that it was not a taquito, because a taquito, right, is like a wrapped taco, a rolled taco.
Like fried corn.
Right? Isn't that what roll like a taquito, like a roll, like a
Yeah, like by
a
nature of the
taquito,
grammar,
like a
like
taco, little taco.
yeah, by nature of the grammar, it's a small taco.
It's like a roll, and it's corn tortilla, so it's like a rolled little taco. Right.
But what was it, Bungle?
So we made them. It was
The regular aspect.
regular aspect deal, which is good. So I'm sure it was great.
Good, yeah. It was cheap too.
But he had to call them and tell them. And then what they
They
said,
were like,
they were like,
"What's
why
wrong
are
with
you calling?
What's
Yeah, they
wrong
were
with
pretty
it?
much like, you have a specific plan at a specific place. And I was like, well, no, it's not your entire restaurant. Like, I only got it because I thought the idea of a breakfast taquito sounded really exciting, but it wasn't what the name was. Yeah, she was pretty much like,
You're like an old man.
Nothing I could do about that.
You're like an old ass man.
But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. That one place that had those tacos, the like covered tacos, what was that at?
In El Paso.
In El Paso.
I was
Those
feeling that
tacos
shit.
were taquitos. So I don't know.
See, yeah, they call them. Maybe we don't know.
Yeah.
But I've never
It doesn't matter, and then like you can just call whatever. This is my pizza, but it's just a burger chili. I don't do a pretty good restaurant where it's like you order, you think it's what it's not. Like, it's a surprise. It's like I get the pepperoni pizza, but it's a chili dog and a sundae. And it's like goddamn, man, like you just keep going back to this place because you're trying to get what you want. We gotta play the menu to find out exactly. It's like you're like you find out what I heard they rotate the menu every month. There's a code. It's in the bathroom. It's the wall. The bathroom. You gotta like the graffiti isn't just graffiti. If you notice when you try to do graffiti, you can't leave any graffiti. That graffiti's fake. It's actually a code for the menu.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good restaurant idea. The mystery restaurant. Way better than Serial Hunters. I probably said this shit like 4 times on this show. Serial Hunters, literally a real restaurant I saw in Madrid, Spain. And it was all like Spanish, like clean cut, like young people, like smoking cigarettes. And it's a cereal restaurant called Serial Hunters. And they're all just like hanging out, like, hell yeah, Cup and Crunch, whatever. I don't know what they were saying. Maybe it was like
Yeah,
really
cereal's
cool.
good.
Like,
Cereal's good, but you don't need to go to a bar for no cereal.
no, in Madrid, also, I'm sure that wasn't a cheap ass bowl of cereal.
You have cereal at home.
Imported
Hey,
Captain
your
Crunch.
underwear. You
This
don't
is
go
our
out
most
for that
imported
shit.
Captain Crunch.
You don't go out for no
This
cereal.
is a discontinued French Toast Crunch, very popular. It's gone now. You can, 18 euro.
Sarah Jessica says, I love you guys. We love you, Sarah.
Duffy says spicy ketchup. John
Spicy
Clark says
ketchup.
racists go home. Hell yeah, that's what he put that there. And he says feed that boy. Who, me? I already
Yeah,
fed.
we're fed. We're good.
Sarah Jessica says, I love you guys. Love you too, Sarah Jessica.
That's right.
Good to see you back on the show again. Nice to see you chatting with us.
She's here.
You were there with us on Colleen night, I remember. Enzo says, what music did you guys grow up with?
I grew up with the oldies, bro. Fucking 99.9 Cola. That Blue Moon shit. Remember? You know what I'm talking about, David? Blue Moon on rotation. All that old, like my mom just got me on all that 60s shit. That's like my first growing up music. Michael Jackson, I was really into Michael Jackson, I guess, when I was 2 or 3 years old. Like, yeah.
I moved around so much as a kid because
Yeah.
my life was so changing all the time that it all depends on the eras. But it's like, I think the Beatles and Metallica were like the first.
Yeah, the Beatles for sure.
And Metallica, like a little kid, and just like,
Yeah.
I think the Black Album, I was 1989, so I think the Black Album had just come out by the time I was like 1. So I was like super into Black Album. And the Beatles super hard.
Yeah,
Even
of
as a
course.
little kid,
course,
because I was
yeah.
always really into music. But as a little kid, I'd be like, "What's your favorite band besides the Beatles?"
Yeah.
And
Bill.
that's my
Neil.
parents. It was
Neil.
a common chore to do the dishes when I was a kid. But when you did the dishes, you could pick any music. My parents had a pretty good CD collection,
That's tight.
and it had the Clash and the Ramones and like Toy Dolls.
Yeah.
And like they wouldn't let me listen to Sex Pistols or the Misfits for some reason, which is pretty weird considering some of the other stuff that they had.
Yeah.
But a lot of Fleetwood Mac,
Yeah.
and like Tom Petty and
Yeah, my dad was really into like Chick Corea too. He was into like all that type of jazz. He showed me like Return to Forever and
That's
shit.
tight.
You guys
So,
were
like,
karaoke head
So it's
too,
really
right?
funny, like, when my dad was, like, in his early 30s, he was really into this, like, I'm gonna be into this cool jazz shit. And I'm gonna be, like, this cool, you know, and he had a bomb-ass sound system and shit, like, it was just funny. But yeah, he was, like, into that sort of stuff. Like, he showed me Led Zeppelin. That was, like, really the only rock and roll band he showed me. But, like, he showed me a bunch of other cool shit. He showed me Chicago. That's not
Jimmy's
a rock
not
and
here
roll
right now,
band,
but Jimmy always told me that when he was growing up, he listened to music mostly in the car. But I think it's the same thing with me a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I think a lot of
Especially
people of our
me, too.
generation.
I grew up in California, being in the car and listening to music.
But his
was,
dad
like,
always
huge.
just played like old tapes of like old blues, like
Oh wow,
like,
that's kind of cool.
like really old lo-fi blues. So Jimmy thought that was what the radio was. So Jimmy grew up with this thing of like he thought that everyone listened to the blues all the time.
Jimmy had a childhood full of putting things together that
His dad also he thought for years that tires were full of rocks because that's what his dad told him. Like Jimmy's like he's a sweet boy. Like,
He's probably
you
watching,
can't fuck
he's
with him.
watching
Like,
right now. He's
that's why he
probably
fucks with people now, I think, because his dad
fucked with them.
fucks full of tires.
Yeah, that's why they that's why they stay.
That's why they're full.
Yeah, that's why they're full.
Hell, the rocks fall out of your tire.
Yeah. So it says, damn tight. I grew up with Spanish punk and Spanish rock.
That's
Tight
sick.
about that life, bro.
I grew up
Like
mostly,
what kind of stuff, Enzo?
I grew up mostly with like pop stuff, but like my dad played music for me a lot, so it was a lot of like his favorite songs
Folk stuff.
and like labor folk stuff. A lot of labor songs. That's like my family's thing.
Well, because your family is a
My family's like a labor union family
from Pittsburgh.
from from like Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie.
Very close to Ohio. My dad's team is all the Cleveland teams.
That's where the Oneaters are from.
I thought he was gonna have his fucking basketball team and his baseball team win in 1 year. That would have been like the craziest year for him. But yeah, anyway, I mean, I was pretty young when I started realizing that I really liked music, and so like pretty much when I first like started coming to musically,
Good.
I like just identified with like
Really good.
rock for the most part. But yeah, I was also really into like fusion jazz.
I guess the first music.
I was into like nerdy stuff, nerdy music.
The first music I sought out on my own was like West Coast gangster rap.
Hell yeah.
Like my first CD, I was like, Mom, I want this one. Was Tupac, like Greatest Hits, because like he just died or whatever, and I was like 4th grade, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to get into, right there.
Fucking knows the CD, the record exchange.
Yeah.
My first 3D CD, so the first four, okay, CDs I ever bought. Offspring,
Yeah.
Conspiracy of One,
Yeah.
then it was Limp Bizkit,
Yeah.
Significant Other,
I have a good Limp Bizkit singing about this.
then the
shit, too.
Avalanches, Since I Left You.
Yeah.
And I still have that CD. When it came out, the guy was like, "You really?" He was like confused about why I was buying it.
Yeah.
And then Weird Al it was like Weird Al was super heavy for me.
Yeah, Weird Al is amazing.
And that first that Avalanche Since I Left You record, I still had that CD since I was a kid. My parents were like, "What is he listening to in there?" I did listen to a new album. Though.
I remember one year when Significant Other came out, I asked my mom to buy it, and my parents were divorced or whatever, so I was with her on the weekend, and we were like at fucking Costco or some shit, and I was like, I want this album, and so she got it for me, and it was sick. I got home that night, I started bumping it in my room. My dad came in, he's like, what is this? I was like, it's Limp Bizkit, Dad. What's up? You know, it's Limp Bizkit. And then he asked for the CD cover. My dad had a little tiff about having the parental advisory, you know, and he saw the parental advisory. He's like, no, we're taking this shit back. So the next day, my dad took me to Costco to return the CD.
Yeah.
And then he took me to Walmart to go buy it because Walmart sells the clean versions of all
That
the
was
CDs.
pretty nice compromise, Dad.
So yeah, but like he did that for a couple other albums, and they don't put the same songs on that shit.
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
not
they
right.
don't.
It's not right. So what I learned to do, I hope you're watching, Dad. What I learned to do, whenever my mom would buy me CDs, I would use an X-Acto knife to cut out the parental advisory from the sleeve, and then when you look at it, it's just like, you know, it's usually a book, so it just has like the black, so it doesn't look like anything's there. I was like, how I got off.
It's like
But I was pissed. I was like, dude, that Significant Other album was sick.
Two
That was the one, dude. That album was
looks like
sick.
When I was 15 years old, I just turned 15. We were at the Fred Meyer Funkel. Remember the Fred Meyer I ended up working at?
Yep.
We were there in remember this electronics section. They had like all the headphones and you had to like scan a CD. And listen to it.
Yeah.
I grabbed Lou Reed Transformer. For some reason, they had Lou Reed Transformer at the
Fred
Fred
Meyer?
Meyer. Yeah. Now I was just like I had read about. I was like kind of reading about, like, started getting like Dead Kennedys and stuff a little bit because of like, that Black Flag book my dad had given me because his neighbor left it.
Yeah.
That's how I got into punk rock, is because my neighbor's junkie. My dad's junkie neighbor left a Black Flag book in his box in the porch when he got evicted. That's how I learned about Black Flag. And then I don't know how this Lou Reed thing. I think it was because it looked cool, and the cover of Transformers looked like Frankenstein or something. I don't know what it was. It's 15, and I scanned it, and it was like vicious. And I was like 15, and I was like so stoked. And I asked my mom so much, and she hated it so much when I asked for stuff. My family doesn't know money. Like, she hated me asking for stuff, and I was like, "Can I get this?" And I had to dish this for a whole week, and I got it, and that was. And I'm hearing Perfect Day for the first time, and I was into punk rock.
Yeah.
It's such a perfect. And be like trying to like, all right, like, it's not Dead Kennedys, but like, the other songs are kind of like freaky and weird. So like, there must be something to this. Like, I sold that though.
Alright, we got some more chats up here. I can't even read.
Caleb says, "Eat the beer."
I can't read that far.
Enzo says, "Oh, when he's talking about his Spanish punk and Spanish rock, says, Manya Cafanes."
Mana, dude.
Mana.
Mana, dude.
Yeah, they did.
They rip, for sure.
First album I ever bought was Notorious B.I.G. Says J. Halboon.
Yeah,
Dude,
fuck yeah.
J. Halboon is from Singapore, and
He's
you get
tight.
hanged for smoking weed there.
That's what he said.
Mana did like a 5-week
He
run
told
here
us.
like a few months ago, right? Like,
Yeah.
But he
I
watched
saw
the
there
show,
was,
and he's bought us down.
there was that,
He's the homie.
But that's legend.
Billboard right
those
down
fools
the
are
street.
those fools are legendary.
and they are like on some beer ads.
And
around
his
here,
first
too.
CD was Notorious B.I.G. Brian runs AJ Davila to Itera Amor. And it says,
Yeah.
"Something that's sick. My first CD was Bone Thugs in Harmony. It was called Eternal." And yeah, that one's so good.
Look, what's the Facebook one right there?
Oh, Wally said, "Did I really return your Limp Bizkit album at Costco and replace it at Walmart?"
Yeah, you did, Dad. Yes, you did. I'm glad you're watching.
Oh, you
Dad.
guys going to Dad? Hell yeah.
You really did that to me. My mom bought it, and then you didn't like the parental, and you made me go return it. And I didn't have it after that. Someone burned it for me, and I hid it from you. He's not here, so I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually saying it to the dispensary yesterday that
Love
we went
you, Dad.
to. One of the first CDs I ever bought with money that knew with money was I was supposed to buy shoes, but was the System of a Down's first album, Fred Meyer.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned about the Armenian genocide.
Oh,
It was because of the liner notes in
the
there.
liner notes,
And I
yeah.
still love System of a Down to this day. I think
They
they're
rock.
fucking amazing.
They're undeniable.
And actually, the
rock.
dispensary they were playing, and everybody was jamming out. It was awesome. And Enzo says, I bought a Nirvana CD with that too. When he's
Dude,
Bone
Enzo
Thugs.
said my first CD was Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
Yep. That's one of the best rap albums of all time. Eternal 999 best. I listen to that shit all the time.
All the Golden Age legends.
Yeah.
First CD I ever bought was Garbage. And then my brother got me
The band Garbage, right?
Yeah, the band Garbage.
I was like, wait, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
It was this Raffi CD, and it was garbage. Paranoid.
Raffi.
I loved Raffi as a kid. I
Really?
Reminds me of your dad.
my dad got me, or no, my brother got me a Celine Dion CD for my birthday one year when I was like 10. He was like 14, and he was like, I know you like gay music.
Well, that's funny because you listen to Celine Dion on like the regular.
Or maybe he said girly.
It's
so
not
maybe
gay
it was more
music.
sexist than. And yeah, and then I got the Cranberries. I love that Celine Dion CD. It was Falling Into You. That has a bunch of.
I remember my mom had a Grammy like CD or whatever, which is like the nominated songs or whatever, and Power of Love was on that. And Power of Love is a great, great song.
Oh, and also.
That Celine Dion song is fucking dope.
Yeah, that song. That's one of my
That
faves
song
for sure.
rips, dude.
I'm watching
one-
Curb, and Curb.
Ah.
You know what? Larry David uses a lot of napkins. I feel him, dude.
I'm stoked for the new season of Curb.
Me too. That's why I've been watching a bunch
I
of the
love
old
how
stuff.
much of a piece of shit he is.
No,
Like,
but he's right a lot.
he's right, but like he just doesn't do it right.
No.
He doesn't approach the problem or situation
Yeah,
right
sometimes
at
he's
all.
not making any sense, but you know he's been doing it for a long time. I always thought. I remember even watching like the 4th season and being like, "Oh, this show's kind of falling off." But it ebbs and flows. The whole show's amazing.
I love every episode.
I don't
Straight
think
up.
there's a bad episode.
The first season when it was
There's
the fresh
spectacular
things,
episodes,
fucking
but I don't think there's bad episodes.
so funny.
Funko's favorite show is like American Dad, though.
My favorite show. I haven't watched American Dad in a long time.
You really do. You're the only person I know that likes American Dad.
I think there's a new season. I'm like totally not even caught up on. They switched to PBS and
You're
and
gonna
it lost
catch
its
up.
funny. And it changed the whole format. They like do that thing where like there's like a second part of the episode at the beginning before the theme song and shit.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, we're gonna work in this little startup
bit.
gag. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I like American Dad.
I like our tapes network.
What time is it?
Our Tapes Network does not play any American Dad. We just have our.
No, I mean we have a startup gag first usually.
Oh yeah, we do a.
little thing. A little thing.
We do cold opens and stuff.
Do you guys sell any King Crimson CDs?
That'd be cool.
I think we don't have any of those.
No, we don't.
Like Mad Doom, yeah.
MF Doom.
Hell yeah! I like your dad's
Yeah,
watching.
I fuck with MF Doom, bro. Yeah. That's so funny. My dad commented. I'm glad you were watching and heard me say that, because you did do that. And then I did use an X-Acto knife to cut out the little parental advisories, so you wouldn't. I had a Busta Rhymes CD and a DMX CD that you didn't throw out because you didn't see. This is tight. I can tell you right now that that's what's going on. All right. What time is it?
It's 7:30.
7:30. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Thank you guys.
Well, we'll give them a little warning. If we can get a sale in the next 4 minutes and 20 seconds, then we'll stay on for another 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, though.
I gotta
Second
say,
episode.
the chicken you made was pretty crazy, man. Pretty good.
Delish.
I'm gonna have some more.
Delish. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that our second episode of Gettin Fat with Skinny Jesus was a success. We definitely made our weekly goal, and and the food is great. The food turned out. It's colorful and beautiful, and yeah.
Sebby Lake says, favorite dispensary, Miss Oregon weed? No, I think the weed in the West Coast is all pretty much really, really good. My favorite dispensary here is Mr. 5 Gram 8s. And then if I'm if I don't have time,
bro.
it's BMAC. And then if I need a delivery, it's Express.
Dude, Planet Express had that dink.
Yeah.
That weed was fucking so good. Dude,
And not bad for delivery. 5 grams for $60.
Dude, it was warm as fuck today in LA. It was so warm today.
And really good.
I wish
really
I
good shatter.
cut my sleeves off my shirt, man. It was so good. Woo! Alright, what does Teja Boone say? I can't read it.
I'm chewing.
They dabbed.
I have dabbled into his music here and there. And I haven't really...
Album's name is Rap Burger. Alec Rock Impossible Kid.
Aesop Rock, you said.
ASAP Rock.
Aesop Rock.
Oh, that's right. Do check it out. Yeah, ASAP's tight. I fuck with ASAP.
Mmm.
But the chicken's good.
Yeah.
We did good tonight. Everyone is fed. Everyone's full. Thank you guys for watching. Still, please, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, go to nartapes.com/GTG. We're still taking donations up until the last second, which is probably coming up. But we'll take your donations and we'll stay on if we get a little something. So on the site, if you go there, nartapes.com/GTG, you'll see a stream of the show, the live stream of the show, and a bunch of buttons. And you can use those buttons to donate certain things. Like I'm still shotgunning beers. We're still taking shots. We're still taking dabs, smoking bowls, doing all that. We're still doing the whole fun thing that you come to love and learn from our shows here on the Our Tapes Network.
It's true.
Enzo says, shit, you guys played with Bone Thugs and Harmony at Burger Rama. Yes, we did. And that was like one of the ultimate dream come trues. I saw Bone Thugs back in the day when I was a kid. But,
Boom.
Dude, Eternal 99, dude, that album is like... Dude, when we were at Narnia, that was like my okay, I need to hype myself up to clean or whatever. Which wasn't much, which wasn't like very often, but like I would do that would be my album, you know. Who else do we got here? That's it. Anyways, thank you guys one more time for tuning in to episode 2 of Gettin Fat with Skinny Jesus. Successful episode. The chicken is good. No one came so the last plate of chicken is for me.
Perfect though. You need that.
Yeah, that's my dinner right there.
Yeah.
And a real cook eats last. You know what I mean? You feed everyone, and then you make yourself the best plate at the end. That's what I usually do.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Enzo says good night. Love you guys. Peace. Whatever. I'm glad you guys had a great Sunday. Peace. Thank you, Enzo, and thank you everyone for watching. This is us here on the Nard Tapes Network. We have a couple shows. Hit up our website, nardtapes.com/DTG. There's more information on there. And we do this all the time. So please tell your friends, share, retweet. Let them know that you watched some fun shit tonight. And we're doing this every Sunday on the Nard Tapes Network, 4:20 Pacific Standard Time, getting fat with Skinny Jesus. And tune in on Wednesday on our flagship show, Nard Tapes Night Live, because I will be, for real this week, releasing the recipe and the ingredients list for the chili next week. So if you want to make chili with us, I guess we're just calling it now that.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. Vegetarian, vegan chili.
It'll be vegan.
It'll be vegan.
Vegan chili.
So tune in on Wednesday, and then we'll release the list of ingredients. And actually, it's gonna be a Ricky recipe. So this is gonna be a fun episode 3, because he'll be my sous chef again, and then it'll be his recipe. So
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you again for watching.
Have a beautiful week.
Have a beautiful week.
See you on Tuesday at Nard Tapes at noon.
Nard Tapes at noon on the Nard Tapes Network. Nardtapes.com/DTG. Roll. Do we have credits?
I'm getting fat. With skinny jeans. I'm getting fat. With skinny jeans. I'm getting fat. Getting fat with skinny Jesus.